Welcome to the club. Come on, everyone, gather, gather.
Hello, folks. Yes, yes.
Tonight the show will feature a very interesting topic. Who is going to watch a show or a film, stick a post-it or make a reel, scratch their ass or have some class? Let us get over something. Oops.
Do we get over the fact that Y2K didn't happen?
We can talk about AI, helpful if you feel like hot dogs or cheeseburgers were an option. Or do we get over aliens on the dark side of the moon?
Houston, we have no problem.
Maybe we can find a little bit of funk here.
Skunk there,
Beavers,
other critters.
Get over it.
Get over stupid fashion in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s.
What about today?
Or do we get over not being able to camp in a bar?
In Alaska,
Get over it.
you say
What shall we get over?
today. How about someone seeing a weird looking dog?
Oh, a Sasquatch.
Get over it.
Or college football.
It's not real football.
Get over it.
Maybe a hotel, motel, elevators or stairs.
Get over it.
Books or films, films are based on books.
Get over it.
Biscuits and gravy or mash and proper gravy.
Get over it.
Central heating or a boiler. Luigi has the others on the inlet, deliver a plunger. Or would you rather stick your hand in the oops?
Oh, the star of the show for all of our convenience is a question.
Would you rather
May you ever? Can you ever?
Get over.
Brandon Fraser,
Who knows?
Harrison Ford,
Demi Moore.
Goldie Hawn?
Get over the remakes.
The food and fashion takes, the OG Star Trek,
Star Wars.
or blue or red,
Cherry or blueberry pie.
Paris or London, lakes or oceans, cats or dogs, Scott or Lucas, Nintendo, anything you can think of, just
Get
over.
10 cents, 20 pence, arcade.
Play on this station.
Get over my own mind.
Need to be very
Terminator.
Bruce Lee, RoboCop,
Butch Cassidy.
Keanu the puppy, never-ending story.
Pennywise.
Also very wise.
What dog?
And some cat,
Aristocat.
Garfield.
Can
Can we talk and laugh about getting over?
over?
X-Files, one mind.
Truth being out there.
Welcome to the club.
Get over it. Exclusive membership.
Or do we need to ask the question?
Who can get over what
And when?
and why?
And how?
Oh.
Just get over it.
My.
Hello? Hello, everyone. I cannot hear you, Dadman. Did the sweat break your microphone?
No, it's just old age. I had my hard mic muted separately. No wonder. Oh God. Well, look, hey, everybody's here for Sweatland, so I'll just be quiet all night. How about that? But no, folks, thank you for being here tonight. Anna, thank you so much for being here at midnight your time. And I was saying that wonderful intro. That's one of two wonderful intros you made, and we appreciate it. I loved it when we get together like this, so I get to hear them. But thank you for those intros for us, Anna.
You're very welcome. And I just want to preface this. I am completely brain dead today.
Yep.
So you're going to hear a lot of funny stuff from me.
Well, we love it. We love it. We love giggles and laughter for sure. Definitely we do. let's shall we go ahead and say hi to the
I
chat?
think we're both brain dead, actually.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, I've already boomered starting it off again with no help. And I always say, I'm not a boomer. I'm an actor.
Is the sweat dripping into his ears? Is the sweat dripping into his mouth so he can't talk?
Oh, well, it was earlier trying to mow the yard at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Well, I mean, I was weed eating the high stuff, and it was like, but the sweat wasn't the worst part. It was the daggum gnats. I mean, usually I get gnats first thing in the morning or at dusk when the sun's going down, but 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there's bright sun and heat, and the gnats are out. I'm like, this is those I could not get over those stupid things. But
yeah, but no, thank you everybody for joining. This is our next episode of Get Over It, and there is definitely something I can't get over.
yeah, we'll definitely gonna be talking about JT picked on. Is it just Anna? No, damn it, get over it, everyone. Love it, JT. Shall we say hi to everybody in the chat, specifically Anna?
Yes, of course.
Well, we lead off. Oh, speaking of National Kitty Day, Gap After Dark with the Bombay Cat. Hello.
Happy National Kitty Day. Temple
Yay.
Fly. Yay. To all the little kitten. No, it's not Kitty Day, it's kitten.
Oh, okay. Kitten. All right.
I mean, they're kitties too, but a kitten is different from a cat, you see.
Yeah, but
so whoever actually has a kitten and is raising it right now, congratulations. The best of luck to you. It's going to be a very interesting journey.
Oh. Yep, it's going to be interesting. They don't feed themselves. They don't poop themselves, and they sure as heck can't use a litter box.
They actually do poop themselves.
Oh, well, but still. Well, they happen to do it wherever they want.
Why do we all again need to go into the poop immediately? It's only like 7 minutes.
Some topics are just universal with you around, Anna. Sorry, I can't help it. The Queen of Poo. Well, let's go forward. Legatus has got to be loving being introduced right after the Queen of Poo comment.
Hello, Legatus. Good to see you.
And there's Anna. Hello. Not just Sweatland.
Yes, I do apologize. My fingers are so sweaty. I am not going to attempt to even respond in chat, so I will try and respond my best with my voice.
That works. Yes. Buddy Hepburn. Hello, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, look who's here.
Mrs. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Boy, this lady has worked her butt off the last several days, and man, she had to improvise a lot of time with real life stuff today too. And we actually have the kitchen. We're close on the kitchen. The question is, do we get a freezer now, or are we content with our freezer as it is? I'm just like so close.
My freezer isn't even working, so I broke it. I tried to climb in there.
Well, other people have, but you need a bigger ice box, I guess. I don't know. Gosh. Oh, hello, my lovely wife. Great to see you. Mr. Angel is here. He's up, and it's even later for him.
Hello, Mr. Angel.
Great to see you tonight, this morning, sir, wherever you are. I guess it is morning. So good morning.
You do know where Mr. Angel is, and Mr. Angel probably sympathizes with the rest of Europe.
Yes, Mr. Angel, is it hotter than hell over there where you are too? Well, we're Florida. We're expected to have this heat, but and humidity. That's the worst part. It's the humidity on top of the heat. But
yeah.
Speaking about humidity and heat, it's Fallout Dave. Dave, good to see you tonight.
Hello, Fallout Dave.
Yeah, I was muted. Yeah, I didn't realize I had the actual mic quiet too. And JT Kirk, how are you, sir?
Hello, JT.
Is it hot enough for you up in Michigan? Yeah, he's from another state with a lot of heat. Yep, the muted here. Anna, yeah, you could have taken over this. It's like this. Yeah, it's just Anna night. No. See, that's what I always say, Anna. I always threaten to outsource it's part of delegation. I've been accused of not being able to delegate.
No. You don't delegate anything to me. No.
Why not? I mean, you're
because
great.
I always delegate. We're
learned
feminine
early.
here.
Hey, we both delegate and we'll all sit in silence. Or we can play the intro on a loop, We'll be like, we're getting over this song. It's Please Stop It. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get over my mic being muted. Yeah, exactly. You're right there. So, uh-oh. Mr. Angel said, stand by for Dad, man. I actually spliced his transporter signal with Oh, my God. Dark.
There we go.
Oh, Mr. Angel, please. Dad Mall.
That's good.
That's very good. That's very good. Which means Fallout Dave will probably work on a meme and hit Twitter with it later today.
Please do. Please do, Fallout Dave.
Anna, don't encourage him. I love it, love it. And of course, there's Buddy's put Anna's link out there. Make sure you check out her channel. And got great music. And the journey to the moon and return trip was a great stream you did.
Yeah, because I'd rather be in space right now.
In space, you do not sweat. You might not be able to breathe, or you might just instantly implode, but you won't be hot. That's for sure. God, folks, like she said, we're already brain dead.
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird stream tonight, but hey, this is why I love this stream, because it usually comes out weird as anything, and it can go however long just being weird, and that's what
and about yes, JT is talking about what do you call them? Gnats.
Oh yeah, gnats. 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 Gnats.
Oh yes, the little annoying thingies. Yeah,
they fly for your eyeballs. I'm serious. They were like in my eyes. The sweat was nothing compared to the gnats.
And then if you're sweating, they actually stick to you.
God, that would be horrible. I'm like sitting there trying. I mean, the sweat wasn't making
man.
Thank you. You gave Fallout Dave another topic. Nat man, da 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 da. Nat man, Nat man, Nat man. Oh gosh. Oh, Dave said that's why I want an apartment, townhome, or condo. Don't like mowing the yard. I have grass allergies. We have. Yeah, he's right. Although I will say I stopped mowing in about October and wait till April. It looks a little hippie-ish, but not too bad. But I know. But do I need to ban my wife from the chat right now? Do I need to time her out, Anna?
No. Never.
According to her, it's National Pet Your Pussy Day. And she's unanimous in that.
Yeah, but it has to be a small pussy. A tiny one.
I am Mrs. Slocum, and I'm unanimous in that. Oh, gosh. I can't do the British accent like her.
No, that was bad.
I know. I just love Mrs. Slocum. I love that show, Are You Being Served? It is National Pet Your Pussy Day, and I'm unanimous in that. All right. Oh, God, JT's blushing now. Oh, God, Dave's in favor of the holiday. Oh, my gosh, Mrs.
Yeah.
He's saying hi. Mr. Angel's now saying hi. Yeah, Dave said, Anna's in the 14th century where they don't have AC. But hey, not just in the UK. There are parts still up north. I believe our friend Mark D with a C just got it within the last year or two. So before we throw fingers at the UK or anybody else around the world, there are parts of the US.
Please do. I like fish fingers.
Fish fingers?
Yes.
Oh gosh, from too much sweating?
No, you don't know what fish fingers are?
No.
Oh my God. They're a food.
Oh, I thought there was some analogy or something. No, I know fish fingers. Yeah, they're like fish strips, like chicken strips, but fish.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there's some deep meaning, but Dave, go.
Not everything is that deep, Dad man.
You know me, I'm always looking for conspiracy or deeper meaning somewhere. I'm the investigator, remember? Or get over at detective agency.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, it's great to see. That's right. But up in Colorado, when we went up there were places that did not have AC. We stayed at a couple of hotels that that were like that. And it was very, very interesting. But see, it was May, so it wasn't too bad. We actually slept in an old rustic hotel where they actually had the shower down the hallway, where everybody used it in the older part. It was very rustic, and they had a sink in the room, but we just left the windows open at night. It was really lovely. But of course, in Colorado at night, it gets cooler. You don't do that here in
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, not
So,
like here in London.
yeah, you're about as bad as us with all the concrete around and everything else. You can't get any relief. But hey, Dave, yeah, walk-in freezer. That's what's needed. You know, in any of your shops or convenience stores over there, do they have the beer in the walk-in freezers? Because over here in our gas stations, they actually have, like, they call them the beer caves, where they put all like the beer and alcohol inside these rooms. You can actually pull them and walk in. It's like walking into a walk-in freezer. Actually, do y'all have
Yeah,
anything?
but no, usually yes, we do. I mean, we're not that 14th century. Uh, but with this kind of heat, it doesn't matter. You go into a supermarket and they're blasting, like, where you have like the vegetables or the fruit, your fish, your meats and everything, milk, dairy products. Yeah, usually you go through that and it's blasting cold air. But even if you do in this heat, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, it's I was on with Erica the other night on a stream, and she Erica and Ralph that is with us on Saturday nights, and she said down in El Paso they set it like 67 just to get it into the like 75, because
Yeah.
they're dealing with triple digits all the time, and it's just it's at some point you're not going to make anything cold enough. But and I'm proud to be an American where at least I have AC.
Hello, West.
That's a great Wes Cagle intro for you. Wes, how are you tonight, my friend? All right, so let's see. I think we got here. Mr. Angel saying it's 111 there. Actually, it's been a nice 27 Celsius
No way. I'm so jelly.
with a nice cool breeze.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Angel. The Netherlands don't usually get the same humidity as we do here on this island of ours.
That's what surprised me is you've told me about it, and I've heard from other people about the humidity in the British Isles. I mean, I know y'all get a lot of rain, but the level of humidity, because y'all are on a higher latitude than we are down here, and that kind of surprises me a bit. But you do have all that concrete, though. That doesn't help.
Well, it doesn't even matter if you have concrete. It's just that no. I don't like this kind of weather at all. I'm built different. I'm built for -70 in Siberia. I'm not built for.
Siberia or Alaska, either one. Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we in the gulags. We send you to Siberia. Oh, that's a punishment. I can get over that. That's a big deal, dude.
Yeah, send me to a gulag right now. I'll be the first one to put my hand up. Send me there, please. Like, we have gulags. We don't anymore.
Oh God. I know. Oh, Siberia. I always hear Siberia. I love Kamchatka. I love Kamchatka because it's just so cool to say it. But
Yeah, Kamchatka and kombucha, 2 different things.
I know, but I'd run them together. But Miss JT, and I won't forget the HVAC guy who installed it just for me, and I'll turn it up to quiet the breeze and leave it on all day because there ain't no doubt it's gonna be cold. Anyway, all right, I tried. Hey, you guys running a song right in the middle of the thing, but hey, see, we talked about this in the back. We just talked about in space, you do not sweat. You just get freeze dried while every liquid in your body boils off through sublimation. Oh gosh. Oh, we just talked about. Oh gosh, Mr. Angel, you're awesome. Thank you. And Dave is saying it's National Pet Your Pussy Day. Yes, it is. So hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there fish and fish fingers gap? Is there?
That's why it's called fish fingers.
Okay, well, we think there is. It's not like mystery meat in some hamburgers.
Yeah, it's not like those crab sticks.
Crab sticks?
Yeah, crab sticks. You've never had a crab stick?
No, I don't eat crab.
Well, there's a thing called a crab stick, and it's a processed meat, which they advertise. Well, they sell it as actually being crab meat, but really, it's well, Mr. Angel can tell you more about that because he's the chef. But those are not real crab sticks.
Well, I can't because he's muted himself for 300 seconds for
But
lewd jokes.
but there's no like when you eat sushi, when you get the sushi with the crab
Yeah.
stick sides. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about. It's not the actual stick. It's chopped up
Oh,
into.
okay.
It tastes
Yeah.
nice, but it's processed crab meat.
Ah, okay. The processed crab meat. Yeah, see, we have imitation crab over here all the time. So many times what they sell is crab.
Imitation crab.
Yeah, it's imitation crab. Yeah, it's not really crab. Mrs. can chime in on that because they call it, it's like crab parts or crab pieces in the product. It's not really crab. It's actually sometimes shark and other fish that's why they call it imitation crab. It's
Okay.
it's American cheapness is what happens. Yeah, she's not in the 14th century yet, but I tell you what, you've said it on stream before. You've even used outhouses before. Hey, yeah, yeah. Of course, they have flushing toilets. So,
I mean, sometimes we don't, depending on what you ate.
yeah, it all gets blocked up, or your
Yeah,
neighbors, or anything else. Yeah, plunging is a great exercise.
and that is why I bought the Luigi plunger.
So, Luigi, it's a Luigi, plunge in your toilet.
It's actually a very good workout, plunging a toilet.
Believe me, we know. We got a toilet that won't flush half the time, and you're like, it flushes when it wants to. It's about like my computer. Sometimes it just does its own thing. Oh gosh, Mr. Angel did say no. They do get the same humidity. We are sea climate just like you. He just said today they got lucky, cloud over, and a nice breeze. So
Yeah, but I'm so jelly though, because
yeah. Here we go. Anna wants to live in Yakutsk.
yes, thank you, very good.
I got it. Yes, you should have been with us. What's that? Novosibirsk? Novosibirsk? Novosibirsk.
Yes.
I had to slow myself down. Novosibirsk. And it's Irkutsk.
No, Irkutsk and Yakutsk are two different places. We've been through.
So
But anyway, said it
Irkutsk.
correct the first time. Yes, Yakutsk is where they make the diamonds.
Yeah, because I know you have Yakutsk and you have Irkutsk.
Irkutsk, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So
But anyway, this is making my brain melt even more.
hey, but at least I'm closer. You should have been with us on the New Year's Eve celebration because Mr. Angel was. He had to deal with my Russian and other pronunciations, and I thought he was going to leave forever after that one. But yeah, I'll check him when I can, Dave. Tom's over on the Twitch side. Tom, great to see you.
Hello, Tom.
Hope you're doing well. Hope Linda's doing well. Both y'all doing good.
Yes.
Okay, here's what it is: processed crab and other fish. It is called crab. So
yeah,
God.
Not the same as actually having like real crab meat, like Cornish crab.
Right. Yeah. And Miss Angel saying, nope, that's not crab, just processed white fish cut off from some herbs with some herbs grinded in a paste and forced through an extruder.
Yep.
Now, see, Lagas is asking a hard question. If olive oil is made from olives, then where does baby oil come from? I'll leave it to your imagination on that one, too. Buddy says it takes crabs a long time to cut those sunken ships into sticks. And Tom's back on the YouTube side. Blah blah egg salad. Okay.
Oh, I do love myself some egg salad, Tom.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Krabby Patties. Yeah, you would love being around my mom and my and Mrs. because they eat that. I just look. There's I'm trying to broaden
Thai
my
fish
horizons.
cakes. Thai fish cakes. Oh, so good.
What cakes?
Thai.
Thai Thai fish
Yes.
cakes. Okay.
Like from Thailand. Thai
Oh,
fish. But that's a thing.
okay. I could try
Never
that.
had a Thai fish cake.
No, I haven't. No,
Mm.
but Angus said she was going to make me a deconstructed tuna bowl.
Oh,
Which
nice. I do like myself some tuna too, but not maybe in this heat. I don't think I can eat fish.
yeah, but it's well, I I don't know. A salmon's another thing on the thing. Yeah, yeah, Gap. No stream's complete without me, without food, and you get somebody get hungry. Half the time we end up at the Waffle House afterwards. 15 wonderful people here with us. Thank y'all. Smash that like button. Hit, share it out if you don't mind.
Hey
Subscribe.
everyone, let's get
Yeah,
over stuff.
absolutely.
Like Dad Man's hate for eggs.
I can't. I will never get over eggs.
Yeah,
Anna,
you
I
will.
will try.
Yeah, you will.
Oh God, Mr. Angel just doubled down. Egg salad sandwiches with caviar.
Oh, yummy. You see, you're just spoiled.
Look, I will try a lot of things, but I'm telling you, I have trauma from the smell of my mom's eggs boiling when I was a kid. It was like that smell sounds like sulfur water, and I have never been able to. I mean, I'll gag around it. Mrs. will tell you. It's a horrible reflex. I mean, it's okay. I can try some things, and you've been right. I've tried some things you suggested because it didn't have smell, and I ate it. It was good. But egg, when it gets up with the mayonnaise and all that, and there is something that just gets in the brain. I knew, yes, JT. That's why I said the double the thing because I know caviar is fish eggs too. So, see, yeah, I did have a bad dream one night about Easter Bunny staring in the house. So, but yeah, that was maybe so.
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
I don't know. Could be real. Yeah. What type of an egg is an eggplant from? Since we talk about eggs, exactly. Oh my gosh. Anna, shall we look at something that you created first, or should we go into the articles we were talking about? Which one?
I don't know. Since we're talking about this, well, first we need to premise this.
Okay.
So I know everybody's making fun. All the I'm not even going to start talking about football, actual football, but all the Americans for years have been like, "Ew, you UK people, you don't know what a real heat wave is." No, I'm sorry. You don't know what a real heat wave is because this today has been one of the most humid peak heat wave days that we have ever had. And people have had to cancel streams. I mean, my phone has been overheating to the point where my iPhone has had to like shut down.
Oh wow.
People are their computers are not working properly. Not like your microphone or anything, but
Oh, nice,
it's
nice
for
microphone comment.
for a country that's not used to this kind of
Yeah.
we are used to the humidity. It's debilitating. It literally makes you just want to go on the floor in front of your Dyson fan and not doing anything. You can't sleep, you can't breathe, you can't. And again, this is not complaining, British people complaining.
Right.
You were sweating so much, you turn into literally a puddle of sweat wherever you go, whatever you do. And today has been one of the worst days I've ever experienced
No.
in London. It's been so bad.
No,
But then the hippies outside in the park, for some reason, still decided to go outside and bang their drums instead of.
nothing stops the hippies from
Nothing
banging their
stops the
damn drum.
hippies. I'm like, what are you guys? Are you like insane? Why are you?
That's why they're called hippies. That's why. That's what. Carmen said, "Get a haircut, you hippies." And Gap, yes, she is right with that. Mrs. will tell you also. We've experienced that on our drive trips sometimes because we've our phone up by the windshield. You know, the sun is beating straight down on it. It gets really hot, so our phone would overheat and would shut the streams down because the phones can only take so much. And then, well, that's why when we do a drive stream most times now we have the defrost on maximum. We're sitting there sweating. Well, I mean, we're sitting in the car sweating so we can put all the cold air up on the microphone to keep that to keep phone cold. But I mean, computers though too, Anna. I knew your phone was having problems, but dang,
Yeah,
how does
a lot
people?
of people are having problems with their laptops and computers, but at the end of the day, I just want this to end. This has been going on for what now, nearly 2 months,
Yeah,
and you don't get any reprieve. You don't get any like we had what 3 days of storms, thunderstorms, and that just made it worse.
yeah.
And
Well,
now
anybody in Florida?
the second wave, and
Mm-hmm.
now they're saying it's going to drop down to 7 Celsius in a couple of days, which is a massive, massive drop from such high temperatures to such a low temperature. And I will praise it. Praise the Lord. Give me 7 Celsius,
That's
please,
44 degrees, people. So
instead of 45 Celsius. But again,
yes,
these fluctuations, which like as soon as your body starts getting used to it, and then suddenly nature's like, all right, I'm gonna give you slap you on the face with the opposite.
there you go.
Talk of bipolar.
Yeah, we talk about Florida like that, where it goes all things, but yeah, that sounds definitely a lot of bipolar. Real quick, Mr. Angel said to Legatus about how do you make? Where does an eggplant come from? You take a chicken, dig a hole, plant the chicken, fertilize, and plenty of water. Ta-da! Eggplant.
But
Nice, nice. But yeah,
yeah, also in Florida, you're having well, a lot of states in America are having a little bit of a heat wave this year as well, this summer. But I
mhm,
think one of the things that we can both sympathize with each other on is the fact that in Florida you have very, very, very high humidity.
mhm,
And if it wasn't for that, if it was a dry heat, I could get over it.
right,
But it's the humidity where you go outside and if there's no breeze,
mhm,
like you're breathing liquid air.
right.
And then not only that, but like you come out of the shower, your hair is wet, right? And then it dries in like 4 minutes. And then another 4 minutes later, it's all sweaty and your hair is all wet again.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is giving more money to Thames Water because people are having showers and baths all day long.
Yes, yes, and that's why when we tell you guys to get AC, you're like, near God, no, because then you're already ridiculous high air bills over AC and electric bills in Europe will be even worse.
Air bills.
Air bills, yeah, air bills. We're going to send it through the air, but like ours here are getting worse. They just built in our town, and this pisses me off because I can get over these assholes with their charges to us now. I mean, they built a new glass building downtown and in downtown of the city, big glass monument to the electrical company. Why don't you work in that podunk building and keep our rates down? But no, they got to build them a new building, and now our rates are my bill is about $50 higher than last summer. You know,
Yeah.
and I try to conserve uh our air. I turn it up at night, different things, and it's just like these idiots just anyway. It just, but like you said, it's one thing to say we'll just get AC, but the thing is, the cost, and I know we're not
No,
trying to get
well,
into political
also
stuff over there, but
it depends on like if you have your own house and everything,
yeah,
of course, you get AC, but the way the house was initially built might not circulate the air the way you think it would. Like in
right,
an apartment block, in your own flat, in an apartment, yeah, it can work. But then what's the point of installing something that you only have it for like 2.5 months of the year?
Yeah. That's
Because
yeah.
in England and the majority of the UK, what we invest in is actually our boiler when it's very cold. So you invest in your boiler, which heats your apartment through the radiators, which is extremely expensive now these days.
Yeah.
Uh, that's why you set it on a timer because it will heat the. Our buildings are built different.
Yeah. And that's what I've been told. My friend Daisy, or knows all about the British building structures over there, and has mentioned that to me too. And it's just a different thing. But those 2.5 months when they get that bad, it may be worth it. But then again, one of the things that our HC does is why it runs more than just in the summer is because of humidity. Like our house is not the best insulated, so it's running a lot of times because it's muggy outside, the humidity, and it's to get the humidity out of the house. So there's multiple reasons for having the AC, but I definitely agree with what you're saying. But see, like you said, liquid air is actually very cold. No advice on that. But to your point earlier today, when I mowed this morning, it was not it did not feel really hot temperature wise, but that was so humid. I came in and told Mrs. I was having trouble breathing outside because it was that heavy this morning. And
Yeah,
you just take
especially if you're doing well, I wouldn't call mowing along heavy labor. Like
well, when you're an accountant,
if you're working outside, yeah. Because I remember like when I was in Russia back in August of 2025, I was doing a lot of yard work at the country house. And the Russian heat, which can get up to 45, 46, even
Mhm.
sometimes over that Celsius, is very dry heat. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna sweat, but you can actually breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, I like that dry heat. When Mrs. and I went to Las Vegas one time, Nevada, it's a desert. It was a dry heat, like Arizona. Hold our beer, West. Yeah, but like Arizona,
Oh, West.
yeah, you can give him what for, Anna. But yeah, but when we went to Vegas, Mrs. will tell you it was hot. It was hot, but you could breathe. It was the drier heat. It was not so much humidity, and it was different. Look at her. She's now saying, "Get a kiddie pool and lay in it." Well, that might be an idea. So Gap is asking if water is expensive over there.
Yes, it is. That's why I was mentioning Thames Water. Everything is expensive in the UK. Everything. Everything. All of the prices have gone up so much over the last 5 years,
Yeah,
and it keeps escalating, escalating.
yeah.
So, I'm actually surprised that they didn't put, a couple of years ago when we also had a heat wave, they put a ban on water usage. So every household could only use so much water.
Yeah. We've had that in
Because
parts of the
because I
country.
think people don't realize where the water comes from.
Yeah,
It doesn't come again like electricity doesn't come from just nowhere. So when your water reserves and all of that stuff is being depleted because people are watering their plants, using the hoses, having so many baths, doing this, you're going to get a shortage. So
yeah,
they actually for a month had to tell households this is the limit on your water usage.
right. And we've had that here in a lot of states, and I think where water shortages and a lot of other issues. So this is funny though. But he said his dad's going off about our water company and listening to me. Yeah, Brian, I understand. Yeah, they built a nice new building for all their administrative people, and the bonuses they get for a quote quasi governmental organ. I can't get over that. I mean, this is shysters. And it's just like stay in that old building, keep our rates down. But Mr. Angel does come to a point, and I'm pretty glad you transitioned into this, Anna, because folks, this heat is a big issue, and we're going to talk about that. Like she said, we got some things about how to get over it. Can you the heat and some unique ways to try to beat the heat, like Mrs. said, a kiddie pool. But Mr. Angel saying that electricity is very expensive in some EU countries. Yeah, man, AC costs a fortune. But if you experience our winters, you get why our houses are built different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
If you don't have a good boiler and your house is not insulated properly, that's another thing where a lot of people, again, because of the electricity bills, cannot afford to pay them, so they just sit there freezing
You know,
for
yeah,
days and
and
days.
yeah, Mrs. pointed out too here is that the same reason houses in the South are built different than houses in the North. I mean, because see, a lot of houses up north here in the U.S. don't have AC like we like we do in the South, and there's still houses in the South that don't have AC. Believe it or not. Um, but and with windows strategically placed to get a good cross breeze. See, we don't. Our house doesn't have enough insulation in the winter. See, our house will struggle. We have the opposite problem. Our insulation's not so good, so our house can get down in the upper 50s if we let it. In winter, which I don't.
What was that? What you were telling me something like a year ago? What was the coldest you ever experienced in Florida?
Probably in Florida, probably about 10 or 12 degrees
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. And one of them was 1982, the Gator Bowl, the University of Iowa, and the Florida Gators playing. I went with my dad and my uncle. My mom had just given us nylon or silky underwear for Christmas. Yeah. Pale blue silky underwear. I refuse to wear those damn things. I
So
never wore them
is
in my life.
that a normal thing that happens every year, or is that an anomaly?
It's that cold is an I can't even
Oh
talk.
yeah, I knew
But
you wouldn't be able to see it.
anomaly. Yes, but see, uh, the last 2 years we've had snow in friggin' Florida. That's been a big anomaly. But it getting that cold, anything down in the lower 20s, if it gets below 20, it's definitely an anomaly. That that night, even at the stadium with people there, your water's running, pipes were freezing during the game and everything else. I only shared that story because it was so cold. My dad only didn't wear thermals like I did, and so he complained for weeks after that his butt was freezing. Still weeks later, I'm like,
Mhm.
should have worn those silky underwear, but
Well, I also remember maybe it was what 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Guys in chat, help me out when you had that cold spell in the United States where there was like snow, like Texas was
yes,
it was
that
snowing everywhere. Florida it was snow like it was like what's going on and
that
everything was shutting down. Everything was closing down.
yeah. I remember Texas. I remember people in Texas had frozen pipes like crazy, and I mean, we were not so bad over here where we were. Mrs. actually talked about the Vegas hot, but it still didn't feel like the chest was being crushed like you were
Yeah.
talking about earlier. But yeah, it's Oh yeah, by the way, don't go swimming in the Thames. Yeah, I think it's gotten better, Wes. I've seen pictures of it. It's not no. Don't even get close to comparing
No,
anything.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna ever do that. No, no. I don't care if it's cleaner than the Seine.
Uh,
There's nothing that's ever gonna make me go and dive into the Thames.
well,
First
by
of
the
all,
way,
it has very fast currents.
yeah.
Second, West is right. Like back in the day before they actually cleaned it, like in Victorian times and in the early 20th century, it was the most disgusting river ever. It was, and still, I mean, there people fish. I see people every day fishing in the Thames
Yeah,
outside of my apartment block.
yeah.
But first of all, you have to release the fish because they're the king's fish.
Yep.
But I would never eat anything from that, and I would definitely never go swim in it. No, I don't want to catch any diseases. Nope.
I've shown you our river. Yeah, it's like that too. But it's funny when you talked about Tim's water earlier. I was like, oh, Tim's. I was big. I thought you were saying Tim's like Tim Taylor's, like Tim apostrophe S.
No, Thames Water is our company that supplies the majority of water.
I know that,
Um,
but I keep thinking Tim's being a name. That looks like Thames to me. I'm sorry. I remember now. It's Tim's. I'm sorry.
Thames,
Thames. Yes, I got that.
Thames.
Thames. I'm trying. Yeah,
Oh,
mixed vegetables.
no, that's it. Every time this heat wave happens,
Yep.
authorities rightfully so say because people go and they want to cool off in any kind of body of water, and there's so many accidents that
Yep.
happen.
Yep.
So the Thames is definitely not something you want to go and cool off in. No,
No,
I mean I
definitely.
wouldn't go and cool off the Trafalgar Square fountain. I don't know how many people jumped into that. No, ew, no way.
Definitely don't want to drink from it. Hey, Connie, welcome, Connie.
Hi, honey.
How are you tonight? So, oh man, 50s, that's still too hot. You're from New Jersey. Quit whining. My wife would rather a cold house than a hot one, can always add blankets and clothes.
Exactly. You can always like wear socks, clothing, like cuddle up, be very nice and warm. Whereas when it's hot, what am I supposed to do to tear my skin off?
You can only shed so many clothes before, I mean, even in your own place, but still, definitely, you don't want to go out. See, I'm threatening to go streaking down down the sidewalk.
Oh no, 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 no. Nobody wants to see that.
Mrs. does. No, I'm just kidding. She don't want to see me in jail though, but Dave. Nam Ali, dad man. I am an enigma, not an anomaly. I just God. Mr. Angel, issue in the Netherlands and the UK is not even the fact it gets cold. Although negative 20 Celsius, 68 happens, it's a wind that is insane cold. Meet a North Sea winter storm and you will shut your pants.
Yes, exactly. It's the wind too. When we get those windstorms like that one year, I think it was 4 years ago, we had a very, and they happen every late autumn and winter time. Something flew at my neighbor's window and literally shattered it. It was so bad. My parents' fence,
Mm-hmm.
like their wooden, very solid fence, just flew off into the air. You couldn't even go outside without not. I mean, the UK is known for its winds, and a lot of
Right.
European too. And I would rather prefer that because you can sit there and actually, like, unless it hurts you in some way, and then you have to pay to replace your window. But I'd rather do that than put kitchen towels on my shins.
God, that's bad when your shins are sweating like that. Jeez.
Everything, I'm telling you,
Uh,
even my fingers. I can't.
all right. Oh, Dave
I
said
have
when we lived.
kitchen towels. I need to get some more. They're all sweaty now. So I need
Oh
to
my gosh.
give me two
How many
seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay, there you go. Dave's lived in Denver. A little space heater was very important to them and the pets. Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, um, yeah, it's Olympic quality water. Yeah, I'm coming back with one of those comments for Anna when she gets back. Gab said that, man, you can streak in the privacy of your home. Thank you. Oh no, look, I'm the gift that keeps on giving. I'm out to share with the world. You know, and just like with the porta potties, folks. Yep, my peely is everywhere. There you go. Oh no. No, I think everybody and Mrs. doesn't even want to see how far this football stitching goes. So oh God. Let's see. That's wonderful. Hey Wade, how are you doing? Uh nobody wants to see Maul. Oh, come on, why not? Let me see. I'm checking to see what Dave sent. Because he sent something. And we'll see if we can get something with. Oh gosh, I'm scared now. Let's see what this is. Oh my! Wow. All right, Dave. Here we go. Sashi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Going to go here. I'm going to run this one on here. There's our. We got here. We got our Darth Maul and banana. That's actually a pretty good one, Dave. There you go. He's kind of got both of them here. Yeah, you kept it simple. Very good. Sashi, good to see you. How are you doing this morning where you are? Hopefully you're doing well and all that.
Hello,
So
Sashi. Hello, Wade.
yes, you saw Wade come in to okay. He's asking if he will see you July 22nd. And
I mean,
Wade,
if I can survive this, I can survive anything.
well, Wade, thank you for the booyah emotes. We appreciate it very much. Uh,
Yes,
yeah.
Sashi. In Malaysia, because I've been to Malaysia a few times, I would rather prefer that climate because I know it can get pretty humid and hot there too. But I would rather prefer that.
Oh, Malaysia, because yeah, Sashi always reminds us he lives at the equator. So, and they don't have AC. They got running around uh, animals that could end your life and stuff, but they don't have anything else like that. But Wade, welcome in. Good to see him. We got that. I wanted to make sure you knew that we got that gift that you sent. Yeah, Sashi said I could streak in the privacy of my own home. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, Wes said, I used to tell the women at work when they kept turning up the thermostat, please put on a sweater or something. I can only take off so much before HR gets involved. Exactly. Exactly. I get too hot. I fall asleep like at work. But like you said, being out of power, when we were out with hurricanes for a week, I couldn't sleep at night. It was the worst, most miserable sleep. The humidity, you're sweating, waking up, and I'd get 2 or 3 hours at best before I woke up again. But the kids, it was amazing. The kids, it's like nothing bothered them, or my wife, I guess they're just tougher than what I was. So, Gap, thank you for being here for as long as you have.
Thank you, Gap. Take care.
Yeah. So, oh, Buddy says hard to trust people who live at the equator. They are so bipolar. Nice. I'm just trying to see if there was something else. I thought there was one comment up here I was going to try to get. JT Kirk. Yes, of course, Michigan shooting at Ohio. Talking to West, the Seine passed up the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland. You got problems. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland is always.
Somebody today from Ohio asked me a question about, don't you have like any natural springs or any places where you could go where you can just like go and cool off? Again, why the hell would I want to go into a crowd of people, like hundreds of people, and sit in the same body of water as them? I'm talking about swimming pools.
Oh, about yeah.
About like publicly available. No, thank you. No.
Well, a beach or an ocean wouldn't be too bad because at least it would be just distributed a lot more than a pool or anything like that. We've actually,
Sure, an ocean is distributed more.
well, yeah. I mean, you can go down the side of the beach away from everybody, and this is my part of the water, and you're over there. But we do have a natural spring near us that actually goes into a swimming pool down south of us. But I'm kind of like you with that. My wife and kids were never big on pools. Well, the kids were, but I don't necessarily know if it was from distrust of other people. But Wade said, no, they do not. I would know Brits hate pools. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know.
We have public pools. I don't trust them. And then you have your private pools. But you have to pay for it. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather suffer.
Well, there you go. I tell you, she is tough, folks. She is tough. Hey, Sam Wolf is here. Sam, hello.
Hey, Sam.
How are you tonight?
We are so brain dead.
Yes. We've made it about 55 minutes already, and we really haven't hit that. We've talked about the topic a little bit, but we've been teasing it a bit. But Sam, it was fun playing Fortnite with you last night. We get a few wins, so hope Sergeant Dad and the kids are doing good tonight. So, and Mr. Angel said, yes, the sea is cleaner. Just don't think about 100 million people that decomposed in it. Or cruise ships. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Well, to the article that Anna had brought out, their
Okay,
creative
one
ways.
one thing quickly before I have to say the
Yes.
worst two places I've ever been that I can say compared to what London is going through right now with the humidity is Singapore and
Hmm.
Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. When I got out of the airport in Dubai and I walked outside, it's like somebody slapped me in the face with a volcano. I was like, oh, I can't, there's no air. And I was like, quickly, quickly to the taxi. Air con in my face. Like, that was bad. I
Yeah.
had really, like, it took me about 5 days to get used to that kind of humidity and that kind of heat.
Mm,
And then you kind of get used to it, but but the people who live there, they're used to it. I'm walking around and I'm like, I'm sweating everywhere. I can't. And then 5 days later, I'm like, okay, I can kind of get this. But at least they have AC everywhere. So, and Singapore as well. You walk. First time I went to Singapore, I was 5 years old, and I thought, coming from a country like Australia, which again has its massive heat waves, and they did actually. This year, when it was their summer, when it's our winter, they had a lot of wildfires and everything. But you get used to it. But that kind of humidity, no, no, no. You just want to, you can't just walk down the street and be okay. You have to run indoors. It's like from
right.
point A to point B.
Yeah, I tell you, acclimation is a big thing. Like some of the people that come from up north down here, it's like they're just not meant to handle it. Whereas we go there, it's not so bad. I remember one time in Kentucky, they had a heat warning, and we were prepared in the car. We had our water. We got out of the van, and we're like, "This is a heat warning." For us, it was like mid 80s, but it was low humidity, and
Yeah.
but it depends on where you're acclimated. But Buddy does bring up a real point here about cooling off one of the ways, especially in the U.S. And even, really in Florida. I know I said especially so. But the freshwater lakes and rivers, you got to be careful of not only the brain-eating amoeba, especially if you go underwater. God, why am I talking about especially repeatedly? Now I'm out thinking myself. But you go underwater, that happens. If you have cuts, they've had cases of people losing limbs because of
Mhm.
flesh-eating bacteria in some of the freshwater places. But
Yeah,
plus,
like
also,
tetanus. Tetanus was
yeah,
a big thing when I went to Mexico.
yeah,
Yeah. You
and
know, when you go into one of those adventure parks where they put you in a floaty thing and you're like floating around like in a life-saving jacket and you're floating around with a whole bunch of like strangers going down, I was going to say down the drain. Uh, you're going
we do have some pool rides that are
down
like that.
and it's like so cool. But Mexican heat again is so different. It's not the same. And so you're floating down there and it's like everybody's like, I hope everybody got their tetanus shot.
Yeah. Well, also here you have the threat and the joy of alligators too, in some of those freshwater bodies of water. So it's just there's a danger in anything out there. So um, my computer's buffering. At least I don't think I'm gone yet completely. But everybody. So yeah, Dave said pools are full of tourists and kids pee. Well, you're not supposed to. You can't pee in the pool. Why not? I thought it was a rite of passage for everybody. But anyway, 70% humidity there where Sashi is, and he said it's
Yeah.
86, 30 Celsius, so it's just a normal day. Actually, it's cooler than where you are. Well, but 86. It's his morning though. His just getting into his day. Oh, Mr. Angel says tourists jumping in the Amsterdam canals. Average Dutch response.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, folks, there are certain ways to beat the heat, and that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to try to look at a couple of these and see if we can get over these. Okay. I am actually trying to see about how to bring these up because Anna shared an article and from the Daily Mail. These are some of the methods that they did. I'm trying to get them as much. Some were really, really, really large that I couldn't get on one page. But the article says millions in Britain and America are struggling to keep cool and amid the ferocious heat waves. But help is at hand. These photos reveal some extremely cunning ways to ward off extreme temperatures, and they're cheap too. So we will see. Look at this. One man from the UK strapped a desk fan to his head in a desperate bid for a breeze. Another in Asia
Are you
surrendered
showing
himself.
it? Are you actually?
I'm about to. I was reading the text real quick.
Okay.
So all right. So anyway,
Sorry, I'm just checking on the level of brain damage.
yeah, that's okay. Thanks. I'm glad you asked me because you never know. I might have been trying to show it. So, other souls set up makeshift offices in their fridges. So we'll see. We'll take a look at these. See, tell us if these are things that you would do. If you could get over it, or you can't get over,
or what you're actual in the country that you're in, how you deal with it, because
exactly. And if y'all have some unique ways, you never know. I might actually one of these I want to go do, but I don't think. Well, I really do want to do one of these, but I need a brand new one of them, and I'll tell you which one. Mr. Angel said, by the way, there are signs in 5 languages. Do not jump in the canals everywhere. And a big fine still, dude. That's like telling everybody, especially Americans, we're going to do it. Tell us we can't, we're going to do it. All right, here's the first guy here. He's just cuddled up with a block of ice, looks like. Yeah, cold water bottle. A man in Thailand took a large block of ice to bed with him in a bid to keep cool. So would you do this, Anna? Would you do this or not? Or is this something you can get over?
I would do it, but that block of ice would melt so fast that there's no point. You'd have to have multiple blocks of ice. So,
yeah.
how are you? Like, it's gonna melt in about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna have to wake up. What's the point of going to sleep then? I'd have to wake up and get another one, and then another one, unless somebody knocks me out and just keeps supplying me with it. No.
You'd have to have Prince bringing you blocks of ice all night, and because
Yeah,
otherwise,
that's another thing. Is it's very important to understand how animals also, especially the furry ones, and we're talking about it's National Kitten Day. For cats, dogs, any kind of critter or any kind of pet, it's very important to make sure that they stay hydrated. I mean, you've seen the photos. I've put my cat in the fridge.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
they're not taking this well as well.
no,
So
they're not. And of course they shed. They have hair. They have all their fur, all that extra stuff. So we can take it off. They really can't. So. Well, Mr. Angel's now telling the American tourists to dive headfirst in a bike in the raw sewage to it. Yeah, they would, sir. Now, this one, I'm going to go ahead and bring this comment up, but because we'll see this in one of the articles I have come up. Sam said the way they suggest people stay cool in Arizona, if your air conditioning goes out in the summer so that you don't die, is to get yourself completely wet and your sheets completely wet. I believe Alaska Jeff has also mentioned that once before. And you get a fan to keep blowing. Oh, and then you set an alarm every hour or so to get up and redo the process.
exactly.
Oh. Look, I prefer the old way like we did with the hurricanes out a week. We just sleep, hopefully for 2 hours with a fan blowing warm air, and just you wake up and try to fight back to sleep. Buddy, behave. Winning cubes. Oh, buddy. Yeah, and Dave said that they had bunnies and they really, really can't take the heat. No.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mrs. Do you know what your sister's doing for because my sister's got quail and bunnies and all kinds of animals, and I'm sure the chickens are good, but some of them are not built for.
Well, when I went to the stables when I was horse riding in Dubai, in the stables, even though they're open, obviously open air stables, but every single for every horse they had massive fans going on 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Just blowing cold air at the ponies, at the horses, at everyone.
Hmm.
In the UK, they are trying to do that as well, but it's just the horses in the UK are not used to it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and when you ride a horse and you sweat, and the horse sweats, and you could see it sweating as you're riding it. And a lot of horses do, but that is just
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
they start breathing heavier. They don't gallop as much. It's difficult for animals right now.
Yeah, they've even done the similar things in the theme parks that they keep opening, and some of the old ones they got more misty fan, water mist, and put fans nearby with high power fans to try to stir the air for the tourists. But yeah, but see, that's the thing: the poor horses are also working when they're under load with a human on it. That
Yeah, but the main thing is that they don't complain.
no, they don't. I just didn't realize a horse sweat though.
Of course.
Well, I just, I know. I mean, I just don't see them pouring sweat like this. But then again, I'll be
No,
honest.
they're pouring sweat.
They're like, well, we're, I know. I know. I know. I don't mean, it's just, I mean, their fur, you see their fur and it glistens. I didn't realize. Anyway, I know it's stupid, but they are beautiful creatures. Although my experience with a horse is I got thrown off. Actually, I kind of jumped off the horse because he was like getting skittish and all, and I'm like, I'm
What
going.
did you do to it?
Nothing. I just tried to get on it, and the horse started buckling. I'm going to blame my sister because she
On
was
the
ready.
horse. What kind of horse was it? When
It
did
was
this happen? Why did it
uh,
happen?
damn. Ask me questions. My your investigator comes out with our Get Over It comics detective agency. It was probably it was definitely before I met the missus. Probably maybe I was in like around 20, maybe something about then in college or school. But it was like I tried to get on the horse and the horse just started. It was a cranky horse though. For some reason they put me on the cranky horse and it started kind of going in circles. And I'm like, I'm off. So he didn't. I knew he didn't want me on, so I said, "Hey, dude, you got it." But and Sam said though Arizona can be up to 100 degrees in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's definitely a lot worse. So
Yeah.
Mrs. I remind me she got a Jackery battery generator to run fans at night in case of power outage. So that's a new thing that she just got. She's proud
Wow.
of it. So misters, yeah, even your grandmother had them. So I don't even want to ask what Lady Godiva style is. So I did win street riding on a horse. Man, come on. Oh my gosh.
Batman style.
Yeah, well, follow up with Mr. Angel. Porn, fur, National Pussy Day, horses. It's an interesting day on YouTubers. Okay, I will mute myself again. But he says, you don't just get on a horse, of course, of course. Mr. Ed. All right, so Anna, you would not do this? Can you not get over it?
I would, but there's no point because I would not get any sleep.
Oh, okay. No, I would never ride a horse naked. No, 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 no.
I'm sure.
I'm absolutely sure. No, that's a hard. I'm sure. So, God, no, stop, Wes, Dave, don't, no, stop, buddy, Mr. Angel, stop. Man,
I don't know what this not though. You know what? That's not the ice cube that's concerning me. It's the fact that blanket. Like, why are you covering yourself with a blanket if you're so hot you need to hug an ice cube?
Good question. Good question. Why? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that doesn't necessarily look like a sheet. Even a thin sheet would be something. And what's this guy over here with a hand? There's somebody else over here with a hand. Like, what's he doing?
I don't know.
Mr. Angel has muted Mr. Angel for 600 seconds for inappropriate behavior and not being ashamed 1 second.
No, there's no. the blanket thing, like I can't
Yeah.
get over it. If it was just a man sleeping Lady
Yeah.
Godiva in his bed and hugging an ice cube,
Yeah.
massive ice cube. Okay, that sounds weird. But the
Yeah.
blanket
It's
is
contagious.
no. Because I found myself doing that sometimes because it gives you, even when it's very hot outside and you're sweating, like it gives you a
Mhm.
sense of like safety or comfort. That's why
Yeah.
it's called a blanket. Like to if you're around other people. But then I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm just sweating even more. So why would I hug an ice cube and then put more heat on myself?
Well,
And then it's
because
gonna make the bedding wet. It's gonna just make it no.
but I think with what Jeff had said one time, and I think that I've seen in another one of the articles talked about running a fan though. You get the sheets and everything wet,
That's
but
what
then
my
with
mom said
the fan,
too. My mom's like, get your Dyson fan and just get a bucket of ice and put it in front of the fan. And I'm like, Mom, that turns into a puddle in the space of 5 minutes. I'll just
yeah,
keep putting ice there then in front of the fan. Like,
yeah,
what?
and,
Am I working for the fan or is the fan working for me?
who does the fan work for? Who does the fan work for? I think of Austin Powers. Who does number 2 work for? Sorry. Oh,
But
I've lost it. We are brain dead tonight, as Anna has said. We are
yeah,
definitely brain dead. So
please do
we
excuse.
agree. We agree that this one's like a waste of time. So let's see. Sam said though in Arizona, you grow up with 100 to 125 weather as a norm. There are definitely things that people can do to stay safe and ingrain them in our heads growing up in phonics.
Mm.
And I will call it phonics because
No, it's
of
Phoenix.
my,
Why is it
it's because my dude, my best man, and I always called it phonics.
okay?
So and
There a
plus if it,
reason?
well, yeah, because my friend and I always called it phonics, and if it'll annoy Sam, I will definitely call it phonics. So
Okay, no logic, but I will excuse that.
when do I make logical
I.
sense?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But he said it looks more like a piece of slate than ice. It should be wet looking. Yeah. If it's that hot. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're picking the picture together. You caught the blanket, buddy. It's
Yeah,
like,
but I also don't like his hairy arms.
what do you do? Want to walk up to him and shave his arms while he's asleep?
Yeah, because it doesn't help. Why do we have hair to retain the heat? Shave your arms, man.
No, that's why I cut my hair off sometimes. So, oh, please. My wife and I had the biggest discussions. I want to get my hair cut. Why? You should have long hair. Have you had long hair? Carry this crap in the summer? Like, yeah, but you look beautiful with it. It's hot.
Look, I was talking to our friend Abe the
Yeah.
other day, who also lives in the UK, even though he's more up north than me in the south. And he's been struggling a lot with the heat, but he has hair. And he's like, I regret growing my hair, having a beard, and having a mustache because it just makes it worse. I'm more hairy than my own cat.
Yeah. I do relate. I do relate. That's, it gets itchy, not just itchy, hot and everything else. Absolutely. Mr. Angel said that he actually does something similar, old trick, a bottle of frozen water in a bag between your thighs. I'm not going to say what my daddy would say about that. I'm not going to say it here on the show, the stream. Oh,
But yeah,
God.
no, I can understand the sentiment with
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
But everything else that we've evaluated,
Yeah.
analyzed here, no, I can't get over this.
I can't either, but he's really protecting
Plus,
fathers.
where is he sleep? What is he? Where is he sleeping? Is he in prison or something?
No, he's on the street. It's Bangladesh, I think.
I thought you said it was Thailand.
Thailand.
He
Thailand.
doesn't look
Okay,
like he's
Thailand.
from Thailand.
I doesn't look like to me, but that's what the article says. Hey, this is from
Okay.
the UK, so hey, I like Buddy said he's protecting 5 of the 10 commandments until they find out. Then it says commitment number 11: Thou shalt not be hairy. Oh gosh, Sam, I have been drinking a lot of Gatorade today. Yes, electrolytes are good. So
Yeah.
oh gosh, shave arms. They come back with a vengeance. Yes, they do. Hey, we got our Twitch friend over there.
Hello, Twitch friends.
Let me deal with that. See, Mrs. Oh, never mind. I got it. But let's see. Oh shoot, no.
He's got a nice pillow though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. See, then how do you get a nice pillow like that in that place? That's another thing. There you go. Like, oh, this is crazy. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Sam's had the biggest danger to overheating is while you're sleeping. Yep. Absolutely. I agree with that. West. Okay. I'll check that in a second. So, and look, Sashi said that doesn't look like Thailand. It looks like Bangladesh. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you can never trust the Daily Mail.
Yeah. You can't trust a female? Oh.
The Daily Mail.
Oh, I thought you said a female. Okay. I'm like, please don't get me in trouble. Don't. I gotta sleep tonight. But yeah. Yeah, but
Mr. Angel says, laugh all you want, man. But when treating someone with heat overload, the inner thighs and neck are 2 of the points we cool because the big arteries are there. Gets the head and the heart cool.
Yeah, you want to take this one too?
Yeah, Mrs. says, place a cool towel on the neck, armpits, and groin to maximize cooling by targeting areas where large blood vessels are close to the skin. Exactly, just like what Mr. Angel said.
Yeah, you can keep going. Go ahead and read a few of these. That's cool.
Sam saying also a giant block of ice like that would be insanely expensive, even in the US. They're not cheap. Remember back in the days, like I'm not talking about colonial times, but let's say the 18th, 19th century, where people got ice from.
Yeah, the daily delivery of a block of ice.
Yeah, that was super expensive.
Buddy, I'll let you read this one, Anna.
Buddy says that rock helps to keep his magic carpet flying away.
I knew you would.
It's like an anchor.
Yeah. Oh, good. And here.
And so she says the Asian approach is to keep on working. If you kick the bucket, you were weak.
All right. Typical Sashi fashion. All right, folks, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. We're at 14 people still with us. But hey, we'll go to another one here.
What is wrong with his ear?
I don't know.
Is that the same guy?
No, it's a different guy. See, he's in
Oh.
Bangladesh. This guy is in
It's in
he's
a
a British dude.
bathroom.
He's a British dude.
Janitor closet.
Oh my gosh. Let me do this real quick. Let me pull this one down. Let me pull this one up and y'all can see this in a better
What's wrong with
shot.
his ear?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to make fun of people who look different, but that is just strange.
Yeah.
That is a strange person.
Well, yeah, but you're about
You
to get
know
to see
what?
a better
At
view.
this point,
Yeah?
I'm gonna go downstairs and go to my community bins and just put a whole bunch of ice in there and sit there.
Yeah. Well,
But my
oh my
ears are not gonna look different.
Anna, this is worse. This is worse. Folks, you get the whole view on this one. This one.
Oh my god.
We want to see the wizard. I couldn't even sit in that. Man, I don't think I could fit. Or did they like AI his head on top of something in there? We see 2 thumbs.
No, actually, I've seen a reel on Instagram where a British guy, like one of those British people, they actually took their wheelie bin into their backyard, yeah, filled it with ice water, and just sat there drinking their beer. People do that. They really do in England, but I don't think he's from England because I
Yeah.
went to look at his floor.
Yeah.
It's Travis Kelsey after.
He does. He looks like Travis Kelsey. Everybody says outline around his left ear looks like it is on the wall. Yes, it does. So, makeshift ice plunge. People do that a lot.
Yeah, in England people do.
Yep. And redneck kiddie pool.
But I
Kiddie
don't.
pool or kiddie
No,
pool? He
no
does
matter
look redneckish.
no matter how much I will wash and clean my we call them wheelie bins.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna sit in a wheelie bin.
Yeah.
If I have a bath, I can do this. Why would I go and sit in a place where I put my trash into?
That's why I said I'd have to clean mine out. Mine had so many maggots the other day. Ain't no way I'm getting in that thing. Yeah. Kitty, I love the Mrs. Kitty pool. She's got with National Kitten Day, but she meant kiddie pool. Oops. Yeah. And Sam, I know what you're saying about energy. I don't drink energy drinks personally, and that's the worst thing to drink when you're out in heat. So, but I do believe in electrolyte replacement, and I do have my Gatorade and stuff like that, and water. So, but yeah, I've seen
I've
that.
never had Gatorade ever in my life.
Well, you know what? This is one thing we do for parties also. We put a bunch of ice in a bin like this, and we put our Gatorades, our
What, in a frat house?
Yeah, it's just you put it in the garbage bin, and Mrs. Halloween one time, our birthday, we ended up with the washing machine, filled it up with ice, and put drinks in it.
Yeah, but you didn't actually go and sit in the washing machine.
No, but we drank out of cans that had been in the washing machine. But anyway,
No,
I don't know.
fine.
Hey, I'm not up against. I'm not. Hey, I could go up to the laundromat up front, the subdivision, and get in there and take a ride in the washing machine.
I like the red tiles though. I do like.
Yes,
them.
you are obsessed with bathroom tiles and stuff like that.
Yes,
Black,
I am.
like that black tile on that one photo that I sent that one time. But how about this? See, I like this. This is something I can get over. I would like to do this. I mean, I could do it with a clean bin, of course,
No, but I still want to see the floor, though. You haven't showed what's on the floor.
Well, the best image I
It
got.
does look like he's in a like. There's a mop or something. Some kind. I don't know.
That's like right down here. There's that.
No, I can't get over it. I don't respect anybody who sits in a wheelie bin to cool down. No.
Oh gosh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? All right, well that's okay. Well, hey, so that's 2 that you don't like already.
What
But
about
that's
you?
okay. I do this. Yeah, I can get over this. It's like you said. It's redneck kiddie pool is what Mrs. said. Yeah. Oh, she knows I do this. With the clean one, I would not. Yeah, you couldn't fumigate my bin so nowadays. After I saw those, man, that thing, so many maggots in it.
So
Like,
I have
no.
a question. I have a question for you.
Sure.
Are your wheelie bins supplied by the state, by your local council?
Well, it's kind of bipolar in Jacksonville these days. Because the ones that you've seen, the ones that we have out there, were provided as part of our $60 quote annual trash collection service fee. Well, which was like one recycle can, one garbage can, and that was it until the contractor just like walked away from the contract. Now we can actually use our own bins with the next hauler because they actually send people out again. What the other one was doing was only sending the robot arm truck and not people. And it just so they so we can it was supply they will supply one, but we can now add to it like we used to.
Okay,
Although the
because in England,
Mhm.
um, every when you're living in an apartment block,
Mhm.
there's something that again is supplied by the council, and you have your bin, which is just for normal trash. You have your bin, which is for your recycling of glass and plastic. You have your bin, which is for food waste. You
Yeah.
have, and this is for communal use. But then if you have your own property, like your own house, then everything is a council bin. And certain people actually steal other people's bins.
Oh, I
But
bet.
it,
Yeah.
it, it actually has your local council's logo thing on the bin.
Mm. Okay.
So
I
if
think
you're
ours.
somehow when there's one of those storms, windstorms or whatever we have, which happen, if it suddenly flies off like 300 feet down the street, and then somebody's like, "That's my bin," and then neighbors start, "No, that's my bin," and people actually start putting their name on the bin.
People here put their addresses on them. Yep. And
And
ours has ended up down
and
the street before.
another thing, if like in Florida you have a lot of hurricanes and all this stuff, what you do is you put a brick on top of the bin. But that doesn't work because it's if the gush of wind is so, the bin's gonna fly off down the street.
Well, speaking of bins, yeah, because our big bins have gone down the street, not the clock tower, but our big trash bins have actually gone down the street before we had to run them down. Sashi said if I sat in a bin with friends around, they close the lid, push him in at a max speed. So no, he will not be doing that.
Yeah.
And then Dave said that's what friends are for. And Sashi said we have one bin owned by the local council. I just painted the house number on it, and that's what
So
people
what,
do here.
you don't have like 50,000 different bins for 50,000 different things you need to put in them.
See, we still we have a separate recycle, and the rest is garbage.
But what goes into the recycling?
Plastics, glass, cardboard.
No. Oh my God.
They used to not allow.
You
They
backward
used
America. No, no, no.
they
You
used to not allow pizza boxes, but now pizza boxes are allowed.
cardboard paper is a separate thing. No, you can't do that. No,
No
blasphemy.
Amazon boxes.
No, no. Oh my God. But you know what? At the end of the day, it all goes down to the same recycling center, and they will still.
That's what they do.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what they do.
it's nice to make their job easier, but
Yeah.
I always thought, what is it like to be a bin man?
Well, because okay, well, depending on which one. With recycle, we saw it at Epcot years ago because they had a presentation thing as part of their things. And what do we do? You put them all in certain containers. When it goes to the recycling place, they'll put it in the appropriate piles. Now, do you talk about the bin man, about the guy that collects the garbage?
Yeah.
Dude, I love to ride the back of a garbage truck, standing back there going, wee, wee, I'm West Kegel, y'all. So, and just, but, and see, like I said, one company didn't do that. They had the robot arm that came out and just did it with nobody. It was just basically a truck driver. He pulls up, gets the one trash or recycle can.
No. In London, we have like every time they always come on a Monday at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's about 5 dudes. There's the guy driving, and then everybody else is going around collecting the different.
Oh God! I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mrs. You remember this story? When we years ago tore down our pool, our above ground pool, because it basically was like bath water at midnight. It'd be like 100 degrees in it. There was no relief from that thing. So when the kids came around, we got rid of it. Well, the thing was, we did it all properly. We cut the liner up and bagged them, nice bags, and we rolled up the metal siding nicely and rolled it and tied it down so that it would be safe and all. We left it all out there. The garbage guys refused to take it, and so we called, and they're like, "Well, was it out of the street?" And we're like, "Yeah, it was all in all. It was nicely organized and stuff." Well, apparently, what we did by putting all the liner bags in the garbage can, it was too heavy. They couldn't lift the garbage can instead of them reaching in, taking it out. Well, so Mrs. like, go, Danny, go quickly, go out there, take all those bags out, lighten it down, and we did, and they'd come back by, and they had an old man supervisor. He's like 60 or something. He was like twice their age, and all this little old man there, and they're looking, and you could see him like, this was not like it was before. And so here they are, they're getting all that stuff put in there, like 6 of them. This little old man in the back with the little metal thing that they threw in the garbage. It was just so priceless with that one.
I have a lot of respect people like that who do jobs like that.
Yeah.
Because it is part of making society function, and not a lot of us would be able to do that. Just like the sewage people that woke me up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Sewage people, not village people. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, Dave said that you'd have a flying brick through there, putting a brick on it. But yeah, I agree. And like you said, so how early do they run, your garbage people?
Every Monday, 7 a.m.
Yeah, ours is sometimes out there by 6. But like you said, and I'm sorry I cut you off a little bit there, but you respect people in those industries and jobs, right?
And they actually get paid pretty well.
Well, that's good. Yep, that is good to hear. Mr. Angel said there, every bin has a barcode. Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
Sam says, dude, stealing people's garbage bins happens on military bases too. They started putting the address on them, and people still fight after windstorms. Oh, and Sam's got your back straight up, Anna. Not one brick. We do about 10.
But we also do when we have. I don't know if you guys have that in America. We have our food bins. And they're smaller. It's for your food waste. So anything that you cooked, anything that's waste from food, you put that in there. But then we have foxes, and the foxes have evolved to be able to open those bins. So now they started supplying every household with bins that lock. You have to lock it. But before, when we didn't, it was just a little plastic thing full of food waste, and the foxes would get in there and trash the whole neighborhood and everything. And that's why people started putting bricks on them, because they somehow evolved to know how to open the lock.
Yeah.
So they get in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they'll get anywhere.
You wake up in the morning, the whole street is covered with everything you ate the night before or the week before.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, because Sassi talked about they only have one bin though, different days for different waste. So we have one for recycle, one for all of our garbage. Whether they do the separate collection for yard waste, like fencing and stuff like that, but cardboard, everything, it pretty much goes into one thing too. Mr. Angel says separate bins, damn it. So, and Wes we won't bring that up because Wes is talking about how to make people pay for stealing the bin. So, and then Mr. Angel says, Anna, remind Damon what happens to people who do not use the right bin in Germany.
Oh my gosh.
I will leave it at laughter if you need to, but God, that's funny.
Yeah, I think Europe has become a lot more liberal in that sense, where, and I agree with that, you do need to help as much as you can when it comes to the environment, but it seems like in America, you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, hey, look, recycling was big for us, though. Really. I mean, a lot of people just still don't even use the recycle bin, so. All right. Baby cuteness, eat dinner. Baby cuteness, eat dinner. Baby cuteness, eat dinner. That man says so. Pink unicorns.
Yeah, we're talking about bins. Jeez Louise. But anyway,
Yes.
the bin man in the bin tub. Oh,
Yeah, we
Sam
got.
said best is watching a 70-mile-an-hour wind pick up a trampoline, carry it down the street, and then throw it through someone's front window. That's horrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
oh, here's this.
Mrs. says they wanted me to cut the metal outer pool into 2 by 2 foot squares. I told them they were crazy, and I got it to the curb myself. They could get it in the garbage truck.
Yeah, that was so funny with the little old man with them too. They were young dudes, but uh, so
No, it's a we appreciate the profession. So
absolutely.
ours is Monday and Thursday for kitchen waste, Tuesday for recyclables, and Wednesday for branches, grass, and other natural waste.
See, ours used to be a lot like that because we used to have 2 days a week of regular garbage pickup. But then,
In England, it depends on the council. It depends on the borough you live in. Where my parents live, they have a schedule. So this day, like Sasha is saying, this day is for your garden waste. This day is
Mhm,
for recyclables. This day is for your food waste. But
right
it depends on where you live.
now,
Even in the same country, in my borough, it's just one day, but you got to do the work of making sure that the bin men,
good man. Yeah, no,
the bin man, you give them a better uh excuse not to
yeah,
then go to the recycling center and they have to sort everything out. You do the best that you can at the end of the day, but
yeah.
we are not going into the bin to get a cold ice bath. No,
No,
sorry,
no, no. I
I
know we
can't.
got to.
I
You
can't.
can't. By the way, I found a better picture of the floor. I'll show it right after this one here too. Because Mr. Angel said if you use the recycling bins wrong in Germany, you get socially shunned. Your neighbors, random bystanders will shout at you. Call the police and you will be fined. Ugh.
Yeah, not as bad as it is in the UK.
Well, let's get back to our article. What we got on the garbage tonight, but here's the floor. Here's a better picture of the floor, Anna.
What is
That
that? What
it,
is that?
it looks like there's a ladder or something right here, like
No, it's a
steps to the.
mop.
Oh, I thought I saw steps. See the yellow things? Because that right there's the bendy thing. That's why I think there's like a. It's,
It's climb out of the
yeah,
bin.
it's him to get in and out of. Yeah, but look at that. Look at that's a tile floor. That is a bathroom somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
I mean, look at the
Wherever
paper.
I
There's
never
trash on
went
the
to be.
floor. Oh
That is not a floor I would ever want to even step on.
no, I know you love your floors for sure, and so
But
uh,
this one,
okay. You ready for the next one?
no, not really.
Well, we got to move to it. Yeah, yeah. That's what we were thinking. It was a ladder, how he got in and get out, hopefully. But ready, this one. Dude's got his fan next
Yeah,
to him.
but that actually makes sense with everything that Mrs. said and that Mr. Angel said. You
Yeah.
gotta keep your feet cool.
What? I can't wear tennis shoes. Look. I'm socks and tennis shoes all the time. You know that.
No,
It's
but
like,
it does help.
yeah. Well, that is interesting. Yeah, because let's see what it says down here. Uh, Soaking it all in. This man has gone for a bowl of water fan combo to battle the heat. But yeah, I mean, would you do this?
I do it all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Not
like
looking like that.
folks, here's Anna at home. Just that's hilarious. Oh no, I couldn't do I wouldn't do this. I don't I mean
No, because heat it escapes your body through your feet.
mhm. Yeah. Uh, Sashi said that other could be an external washing area. Some places have it to wash your feet before going into houses. And okay, go ahead. Finish what you're saying because Mr. Angel talked about the feet in the water.
Mr. Angel says that only works efficiently if your feet are submerged slightly above the ankle. I think they are. This guy's doing it right.
See, I never thought of this. I never knew this was a thing. I'm familiar with what Sam said about ice pack on the back of the neck, but to keep the temperature down. But this about the wow. See, I don't know because I'm a socks and shoes guy, and I like even inside, and we had those debates so many times. I just don't know. I guess if it got hot enough, I wouldn't say never. I guess. I mean, this one is one I get. I get it. Can't get over it. I just don't like. I don't know. I just like when I'm working. I like my to be fully dressed. Everything else. So, what do you think?
No, I can get over this. This is fine.
Yeah.
He's exactly putting all of this in his office.
Hmm. Yeah. That's very interesting. Of course, using the fan too. So
Yep.
I'm sure the fan will help with the water. The breeze will pick the water up to help with
And as
cooling.
long as he doesn't like have a cat jump on him from the back and the laptop falls into the water.
Cats won't do that.
No, I can get over it.
Oh my gosh! Now we got this. Now we got the flip flops, no socks. Now we got the slides with socks. Oh no, socks and sandals debate. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
That's no debate. You don't do socks and sandals. That is
Yeah.
out of the question. That is not a thing. I mean, it is a thing, but no.
Okay, so you can't. This is you can get over this
I
one.
can get over that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm. I'd like to say I can't get over this, but I
But the
also
thing is
say
also
I would do it if
butt. No, but he's also sitting in another one of those things with his butt in there.
what's in there. That's the one thing the article doesn't. I mean, is maybe he's got his butt in water. That would see that would change everything. I think. I, I don't. I don't. I'm just stopping. I just maybe sit and then this. I never. I wouldn't make salad in that bowl. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's go to the next one here. This one is
Oh
an
yeah, that's what you were talking
reproduced
about.
pictures.
Oh
This is the
god.
dude laying in the beer cooler. Now, see, in America, we got ones where you can actually walk into a full size. It's like a full size room, and you can walk and stand in there and stuff. But you know,
No way.
oh, Sashi did point out on the other one, if it was a colander, it would have improved airflow. Yep. And Sam said when she was a kid in Arizona, they do something called ice blocking, where you would get a block of ice, not as big as the one in that last picture, but you can take it to a large hill, sit on it, and slide down.
Hmm.
Oh, I think Mr. Angel said the point is trying to cool his blood where it's working the best. So A for effort. All right,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Now, what about this guy, Anna? What do you think? This guy can.
I would do that.
Well, you need to buy an industrial size refrigerator for your house.
But the difference is, I've also noticed in America, you guys have this thing nowadays where you actually put like locks or something in your convenience grocery shops. Because people just take things out and walk out.
Mm-hmm.
So you started locking things.
Yeah, yeah, especially at Walmart's. They even got the baby formula locked up.
No. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's that bad.
But yeah, no, in the UK we have this too, but I don't know if I would actually do it myself. Probably get arrested. No, actually, would I? I don't know. Maybe I should try it.
Well, you'd be you small enough to fit. I mean, I wouldn't be able to fit in something like that.
Yeah, I can do this. I get it.
I'd do it. I like it. I can definitely get over this. I like this. Yeah. Although I don't know
Does
how.
it actually show what kind of wear
No, it
Is it
doesn't show where.
no?
It doesn't
Like
show.
what products is he chilling next to?
Oh, Dos Equis.
Beer.
Yeah, of course, it's appropriate. Those specifically Dos Equis. Yes, stay thirsty, my friends.
Oh,
Dave, see what? That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah. Oh, Sam, worried about air circulation, so you don't suffocate. There is. There's usually fans moving and flying through this. So, uh,
Mrs. says when I worked at the convenience store, I loved stocking the cooler in winter.
oh, she said, she changed it.
In summer. Yeah.
Yes. I know in summer, she just yelled down the hall. Yes, in the summer. That's why sometimes I don't drink, but when I go into the Wawa, I'll go into the beer cave from time to time just to walk in. It's so cool, you know.
You know what this also reminds me of a little bit of
What's that?
The Mist,
Oh yes, yes,
when they had to hide the film based on Stephen King's novel The Mist. It's a good
yeah.
film. When they had to
I loved
hide
it too.
that grocery shop to get away from the alien creatures. No spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but where they had to literally go and hide in there.
Hmm.
There's some I want to be in there with this guy right now. Well, not the guy, but with the beer
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
the
hey, I'll
cold
let
air.
you. Hey, here you go. You can take this one.
I don't always crawl into freezers, but when I do,
Oh gosh.
yeah, I can get over this.
Yeah, I can too. I'm with them. I'm with you with that. Uh,
And
you want to take?
Mr. Angel says, in my youth, I worked driving a forklift in a freezer warehouse. Oh, I fainted one time just walking out in the summer heat in a rush to catch my bus. Not a good
Yeah.
moment. Yeah, and getting a heat stroke is, again, we're laughing about these things, but there's, people out there who can complain about it, but those who actually suffer.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I've had a heat stroke twice in my life. And it's not cool.
Yeah.
And some people can actually,
Yeah.
go to a place where you never come back from, but it is something that we're seeing more and more of, is this change in how nature is reacting. And again, is there climate change? Yes, but is it the way certain people make it seem to be, like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, we're all gonna burn? No. It's just that we're dealing with what's happening now, and
Yeah. And
it's
you like.
serious. It's a serious thing for those with health conditions, for those who work crazy hours under the sun, who the job doesn't stop. You still have to, you can't just sit there
Mhm.
in an office with AC. There's people out there like those scaffolders today. They were
Right.
working for hours and hours. But that's because they're British. They don't care. They're lads. They're like, whatever.
They're working for Sashi, you know. Yes, Sashi.
Yeah.
Here
Hello,
we.
Miss Martin Muses.
Hello, Teresa. Sorry, great to have her on Tuesday night talking football with us. But hey, hope you're doing well, Miss Smart Muses, and great to have you with us tonight. And as Mr. Angel said, it literally felt like the world fell on him with a ton of bricks. We had a brother-in-law that actually had a heat stroke, and there's heat stroke, there's heat exhaustion. But like in his case, he has got to watch his body temperature and he's got to watch the temperature outside. He has to wear a hat. I mean, he's got to really watch stuff because he's more prone to more attacks going forward. So, like you said, it is a serious issue, but we're having a little bit of fun about how would you how some crazy ways that people do deal with the heat and things that you would do.
Mhm.
Although I don't understand why copyright Imgur pasties and G string. Like, where the heck did they get this picture from?
I have no idea.
I don't know. But anyway, here, dude is open his refrigerator door. Got he's actually the computer's outside. He's just like sitting next to it for air conditioning. So, what do you think with this one?
Um, I'm trying to understand what it says on his shirt.
Oh gosh, I can't. It's too fuzzy. I think it's surrounding. I'm on.
Surrounding
Yeah, I'm
something.
going to say it's surroundings.
Ruins. I don't know. He's some kind of weird geek, I guess. But he also has mayonnaise in there. He's got 1, 2, 3 mayonnaise things. It's got some. I don't know. Is that beer?
Yeah, it looks like it. There's some beer cans. I'm presuming these are beer cans here. So,
Yeah. I mean, but that again, that's not very environmentally friendly.
yeah.
You're opening up, so you're basically like cooling down yourself, but also because the heat is coming into your mayonnaise is gonna rot, dude.
Yeah, I know. That part of me was coming in. That's you're talking environmentally friendly. I'm like, dude, you're just working that energy even worse because you know I just see the
Do you have
energy falling.
a pillow? Is that a pillow?
Oh yeah, there's a pillow. What the hell, dude? Oh,
Exactly, Mrs. He has a
uh,
pillow in there. Oh
oh,
no, I can't get over this. No.
yeah, yes. Like to your point about the mayonnaise,
Yeah.
you have stay cold but now risk food poisoning.
Yeah.
Uh, all right,
No.
so I think this is one we get over.
No, we can't get over this.
This is just we're gonna let it go. Goodbye.
Plus his
All right.
tattoo. Oh, he's sitting on a. What is that? What the hell is all of this? Is that milk?
He's
God.
got his look. His
He's
Jameson.
got
His
Jameson with.
Jameson. He's not even keeping his Jameson cool. He's actually in the refrigerator. Yes, he pulled everything out. He's got a pillow. He's got a picture up there
He's
in the
got all those
refrigerator.
eggs, mayonnaise, some whatever the hell that is. I don't know if that's like pasteurized milk. And then he's got some whiskey.
Not the
No.
whiskey. A yo-yo. A yo-yo. It's something ICO. So that could be like the individual case milk, or
Whatever it is. And no, I can't get over it.
Oh, God. Yo-yo, a yo-yo. You want to read these, Anna?
Oh no, KK.
I remember that one. Dang, Dave.
Oh my
Dang,
god.
dang. Sorry, keyboard went nuts. A message just says, did Dave fall asleep on his keyboard? How do you get I yo-yo to I was trying to type you have died of dysentery? What do you type? Dave, you've hung around this channel way too long. That's what. So, all right. Well, let's move off this guy then. Okay, so now we got another one. This one I kind of here. This is I got a better picture of this one that we can see. He's actually got a fan taped or strapped somehow up to the side of his head.
Okay.
Yeah. A young man fashioned a heat-proof hat with a desk fan and some tape. Give me a second. I'm going to bring up a better picture of this. That's the problem. Like
I don't like that.
You can't. What?
I said I don't like that.
You don't? I don't see.
No.
Okay.
What?
Okay, here's a better picture here.
What? What is that? A stocking?
I I don't know if it's a stocking, pantyhose,
Then
or
why would
what.
you be wearing a Panama hat?
Panama, yeah, Panama. I don't know. I'm because I don't think a baseball cap would have worked. A bucket hat could have worked, but I don't know. Maybe he's
Oh,
styling.
it's a bucket. Sorry, it's not a Panama hat. You call it a bucket hat. Okay.
Yeah,
We call it a Panama hat.
yeah. But I know what you
What
meant about
is that?
Panama.
What is that also but below the fan? What is that? He's trying
It's
to
the
get
base.
the cool air to like the physics of the cool air going at the side of his face. What if he turns his face? How's that gonna work?
I'm always saying sticking your face in the fan. This is taking it to another level. I can't get over that. It's it's creative, but just what the hell? The bass comes down. He's even got the bass. It's like he's got a Burger King headset on. Hello, may I take your order? Here, go ahead and catch these.
It says if it works, but it would give him a terrible earache with the wind blowing directly in his ear. Exactly. Like, sorry, me, a terrible. Yes, exactly, Mrs. Every single time I come out of the shower these days, and I'm like, oh great, like my hair's wet, everything's wet, and then I sit in front of my fan. I'm like, no, this is dangerous because that can actually give you an ear infection.
Hmm. Didn't
And
know that.
ear infection, I mean, you're gonna get problems with your ears. You can't just have like wet and then cold blast of air. That's no, you don't do that.
Oh, it was funny. Dave retracted all those messages on the YouTube side. It's funny seeing that many messages retracted.
No, but it's
Oh,
just the thing is
but
just
yeah,
ridiculous. And his fan isn't you, but he's pointing it right in his ear.
I, I, it just looked stupid. I mean, it just, and my problem is always with those small plastic fans is those guards don't stay on them very well, and next thing you know, somehow it'll fall off and you'll hit your face. So but I'll let you take these a bit. Amy.
Best Van Halen song ever. And Mr. Angel says, that's just a Martian. They know nothing about Earth customs, as usual, somehow.
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't
just
like his thumb. What is the thumb there for? Get the thumb out of there.
he's approving himself.
Your thumb's the only one that's getting cold.
Yes. So we definitely can get over. We can't get over this one, right?
No, we can't get over this.
That is just. I mean, that's just. I'm just. Like I said, I thought it was inventive. I thought it was a good try, but it just.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
heard Rat Boy.
I just. It's kind of funny because I didn't. At the first time, it was not so bad, but as I started looking at it more and more, it's like, no, this ain't working. Well, what is not working is, we have business casual, right?
Mm.
Well, how about this one to beat the heat? Okay. He's got a bald spot for sure.
Okay.
Nice suit. Nice suit. And
But why would you wear the under the knee high socks if you're? That makes no sense.
well, what it says though is that he is crap suit. My coffee break computer taking, but it basically he said a businessman swapped his what the heck?
Businessman
Anyway,
swapped his trousers for more. But why are
Ariel
you wearing like?
alternative.
Why are you wearing those socks though? If you're
Yeah,
so
why that
hot that you
high?
need to swap your trousers for shorts.
Yeah, because you're covering up half your leg already. It would seem like you do ankle socks or you'd pull them down maybe just above your ankles, but that's like it's just
And also,
weird.
I don't like his. Is that a? That's some. That's to me that is a suitcase. But you could say if he's a businessman, that's a briefcase. What are you carrying on in that briefcase? The Enigma machine?
I most briefcases now are so thin and narrow. I mean,
I've
my,
never seen a man carry a briefcase for 20 years. Nobody carries a briefcase. We got emails. I mean,
we did
that
we
one
did
CIA
30.
guy, right, who
We,
carried a briefcase and then it
yeah,
got stolen somehow. Nobody carries a briefcase. You got
we
encrypted mail. You got encryption everywhere. Why do you need? What is that? What is he carrying in there?
maybe he's got
I
an
don't
arm.
like it.
Maybe he's got a bazooka or something.
Maybe it's his trousers.
Maybe we carried briefcases like that 30 years ago. Our office had
Exactly.
those
My
briefcases.
dad said he always used to go to work with it, but that was back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Last time I ever saw a man with actually open, because that was a, you know what? When you walk into a meeting room and there's all these men with their briefcases, it was almost like who has the better briefcase. And when you open that thing up, you flip it open and you have all your stuff in there, it's like a power play. Nobody needs that right now. This is
No,
just, it's a shame, but this Japanese man, I don't know. He's weird. Maybe he's
yeah.
going kind of cosplay.
Well, he mentioned that. Wes said top half looks like a Japanese businessman. The lower half looks like a Japanese girl.
Exactly.
This Wes does like his anime, I will tell you.
It's true. But if you go up a little bit, I need to see who he's following.
Okay, well here, there's you take that from Buddy because he's
Instrument case for what? An accordion?
a trumpeter pipe.
Mm,
Oh, okay. Let's see. He's following people, and that's who he's following.
what are they in an airport?
That's what I was thinking of. Airport, bus station, because the seating area to the right,
It
it
looks
does
like
look
it looks like people are escorting him for being weird.
probably. Oh gosh.
I don't know. His jacket is all disheveled. Look at that on the left arm. It looks like it's been
Yeah,
torn. Yeah.
don't worry about that guy. That one guy's left ear was into the wall, so you never know.
Yeah, it looks like he's in some kind of airport and border patrol. I'm like, dude, you're weird.
Oh, do we get over this one or not, Anna?
No, I'm not getting over it. No.
I'm not because that would
Not,
be.
not even the look. It's just the fact that that briefcase thing. I don't like it.
Well, I'm still stuck with the socks almost up to the knees. Why bother wearing something that high? If you're going to show, I mean, look.
Because it's Japanese. Don't ask questions.
Okay, all right. I can't get over this. I'm done too.
Yeah. He's also wearing a little pinky ring.
Oh gosh, over
Uh,
here. Yep, I see it.
yeah. He's one of those. Oh, I know what that is now. Oh, no, I'm not going to say it on stream. I know what it is, but you guys know what it is.
I don't. You have to tell me later. But anyway. Oh, Lions, Imgur, J Lions 9. Okay. Oh, speaking of refrigerators, there's another refrigerator.
There's another. Okay, this guy's definitely Slavic because he's got pickles everywhere.
Yes, actually, let me go to this one. I actually have one where you can see more of him in
Yeah,
this
it's some
one.
from somewhere in
So,
Europe for sure. And I only know this because my fridge looks like that, minus the computer and the processing system.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I thought I had it, but let's see.
Oh,
Okay.
that
But yes.
man is going to give me nightmares.
What, the man? The briefcase man?
Oh no, no, no. Oh goodness, great. This is definitely some kind of Slavic stuff. What in the hell? What is
Hey, you want to read these here, Anna?
Yes, Mr. Angel. I see pickles. I see pickled vegetables. Yep. Slavic. Yep.
Uh,
That mayonnaise, I've bought that mayonnaise. I've bought that mayonnaise on the top shelf next to the pickles on the left. That's a pickled cucumber jar, gherkin, and then next to that mayonnaise I have. Well, used to, but no, this is. What are they? These are the kind of people that are trying to hack everybody, right? Okay.
well, at least he's not sitting
Cooling
in the
system.
refrigerator.
That's their cooling system. We don't need all the Mark Zuckerberg and all of their cooling farms for their bots and everything. And this is what the Slavic people do. They just cool their systems like this, and at the same time, yeah, I'm a bot. Oh, open up a jar. I'll have a pickle. Oh yeah, put some mayonnaise on it too.
I have no clue. You would take Mr. Angels here.
Ah, all that's missing is the raki and the coma bottle. Yeah. And he
What
also.
is what is Rocky though?
Oh my god! And he also has a very busted up knee, which I do not like. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. And he
Yeah.
has very alcoholic looking hands. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. This man is definitely not okay.
No, I don't like it either because I want to be cool, not the friggin' computer. What's the point of killing the computer unless you really want to work? But
Cooling down the system.
yeah,
And Buddy says that's some Keiko level computing. He's browsing until his track race. That's a shitty fridge too. What is this from the 90s?
I don't know. Well, it looks like one of our we got smaller fridges here, but we're in the process of getting one of them going. So actually one's out at the street, but yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So we
So
we can't get it.
about
We
you want
agree.
to quickly talk about refrigerators?
What's that?
You want to quickly talk about refrigerators?
Oh, yeah, we got one that I could actually fit in now. Just remove the things from it, and I can either be in a refrigerator or it converts to a freezer.
Hmm.
So, thanks to the missus, it's you could definitely store a body in it if you wanted to.
Okay.
Or get cool like these guys. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
missus
I
come
think
home one day and
we had that discussion about technology from back in the day, right? From the 60s,
yeah,
70s.
yeah,
Um, the fact that in our Moscow apartment, it was a massive refrigerator, and it's 45 years old. It runs. Nothing it breaks it. It's fine. But when you buy one of these new age ones, it's like 10 years lifespan.
mhm.
So how is it that back in the day, people used to make appliances that will last you for decade after decade after decade, and now you buy something and it breaks after 10 years, and then you have to invest in getting something else.
Dude, it's you're going to probably get a lot of people chiming on that. It's just cheaper parts, cheap. It just they make everything cheaper quality. Look at the cars. Cars used to be able to take small collisions and not have a wink of damage. And like I agree. Yeah, our original fridge lasted 20 years. Our washing machine lasted almost 30 years before it started leaking, and just a lot of people have said the same thing. As like in the old days, it was things lasted longer. And see, Buddy's right. Planned obsolescence. And
Yeah.
to his point, my dad repaired TVs and electronics years ago. He told me don't keep the family business going. He said it was dying because what he saw was in the late '90s. And he passed away in '98. He's said they're the manufacturers were not sharing the service information, but also TVs were getting a lot cheaper. In the old days, there were big battleships, the tubes and all, but they were getting so cheaper. The VCR started out expensive; they got cheaper. Microwave ovens, all that stuff they got so cheap with, and he could see it is cheaper to buy a new one than to fix an old one. And
Yeah.
like everybody said, planned obsolescence. And that's what my dad had said was that they were doing it to sell. Look at the video game systems; they get so outdated. We got to get a new the next one. So how that goes.
Well, no, with the video gaming system, that's a little bit different.
Yeah,
Just like phones and everything.
yeah,
I don't. I mean, yeah, people have like smart refrigerators, but I don't want my fridge talking to me as soon as I come into the kitchen. Like, hey, Anna, you're missing milk today. Would you like me to order it? Shut up. No. I
oh
don't
yeah.
need
I
to
guess
talk to any real human being. Why are you talking to me? No, but I think it also raises an interesting question of like how far is it going to go?
yeah.
Um, because like with computers, they're using the same thing that Messes is saying 21.1 CU FT fridge. Um,
Cubic feet fridge. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
huge one.
yeah, it's huge. But back in the day, I think people built things to um last a long time because it was a
Mm-hmm.
turbulent time and technology was not that evolved where everything that you bought when it came to the family household uh was supposed to last you for a lifetime.
Yeah, yeah.
Then humorism has taken over, and yes, you have these new gadgets and things that are better, and it's all about the chase to get the new thing and the better thing. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
before it was like, look, we're a family. As long as we have a TV that works for the next 60 years, we're good.
Right.
Now it's like everybody's like, no, I need the best HD. I need the best graphics. I need the best this. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about a race. And I think that that race is actually pretty good in, um, uh, what's the word? Forcing technological advance. Because if you have that rate, like people will never try and achieve something better. But it's become to the point where it's really pushing it. Where I'm good with a fridge from the Soviet Union. As long as it freezes my stuff, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm good with the fridge we have in Moscow from
Mm-hmm.
Australia, which is a massive fridge too. Still works, does its job. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
need any of the new gadget things.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
freeze
that
my food, make it last. That's it.
Yeah, just like the one from Indiana Jones of the Crystal Skull, nuke the fridge. You can survive a nuclear blast in it. Go ahead and take this from Wes.
But by the way, never do that. Well, you can try if there ever is one, but
Yeah.
that is not a scientific fact. But Wes says I still have a fridge that was passed down from my grandparents to my parents, then to me. Looks like the one from Indy and the Crystal Skull still running great and is colder than the new one we have. Yeah.
Oh, here. I'll let you take these.
Mr. Angel says, when my toilet is going to start talking to me about my bowel movements, I'm moving to another planet.
Oh no.
And Fallout Dave says, Japan has toilets like that. I could never imagine. Why would I need a toilet talking to me? What is it going to say? So that's just creepy. Well, I guess some Japanese people are, especially like that one guy we just saw. Uh,
Yeah.
maybe he was carrying one of those prototypes.
Or my ex-boss who decided to keep talking to you if you're trying to take a number two. It's like, dude, shut the hell up. Leave me alone. It's like, no, I don't want anybody talking to me,
And this
especially
is,
a toilet.
you know what? You were laughing about it, but that's the future we're moving
Yeah.
towards, and um, it's gonna happen one way or another. But what am I gonna have, a vacuum cleaner, or as you guys call it, a Hoover? All of a
Yeah.
sudden, we already have those. What are they called? The Zumbas.
Just Roombas.
Roombas. Sorry,
Yep.
Zoom. Yeah, the Roombas,
Yep.
whatever. But, like, I didn't activate you. Why are you activating?
You can put them on
Rather
timers.
have the first time I ever used a vacuum cleaner, I was 5 years old, and it was in the shape. It was a Soviet one, and it was from the 1969, and it was in the shape of the Sputnik satellite, and it
Uh-huh.
was the most difficult thing you can do. But you had to. That's why do you think I decided to go and play baseball or do sports? I
No,
was like,
no.
damn, I'm getting biceps just by using this thing. This is a
Oh,
good workout.
we work you out. Yes. Hello, Max
It
Redstone.
was sucking anything in. It was completely ridiculous, but it still works. And then I actually went to the Imperial History Museum in London, and I saw one of those. And I'm like, damn. And I called my grandma, and I was like,
Yeah.
Grandma, should we put one of your vacuum cleaners that you made me vacuum the whole apartment with for 50 hours straight into a museum? She's like, never. That's a
Oh,
wrap.
gosh,
It
that's
didn't even have
hilarious.
wheels. It was just like you were dragging around constantly. But it worked at least so many
Yeah.
years later.
You got to workouts with, especially with vacuums, plumbing, Luigi Plumber. You get all kinds of workouts. You got to have muscles.
Yeah,
Oh,
and hello, Max Redstone.
yeah.
Welcome. We are getting over the heat wave
Hmm.
and talking about some weird ways to cool yourself down.
Good to see you, Max. Buddy said, I like the Married with Children episode where they were in a heat wave and were living in the supermarket and got kicked out. And AI bought, or Al, Al, sorry. Oh, God. Bought an air conditioner called a Kaiser 1940 AC. Jeez. Oh, yeah. And yeah, they are. Here, you got to take this one, Anna. Oh, Queen.
Mr. Angel says, thank you for your big dump today. That was quite the load. You should eat more fibers. I don't know how to do those sounds, fortunately. Well, no, I do, but I'm not going to do them because I'm from a country that doesn't have guns. I'm
America. So,
I'm
anyway. Yeah.
I'm British.
Yes, you are. And we wouldn't change that any way with you. My friends, thanks all for being here. The next image that we got, we talked about getting in the fridge and all this other stuff. Well, this is a different way.
What the hell is that? What is he doing?
He's putting his face and the body in the fridge. See? He's just standing.
Okay, but that's not. I mean, everybody's done that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. But
That's not. I can get over that. I do that
yeah.
on a daily basis, 20,000 times a day. I just
Yes.
don't like his cupboards, though.
Oh,
Is that two refrigerator? What is that next to him?
I think that's maybe. I was thinking it's like a double door, that might be the other door opened. Because
No,
see, there's
that's
open
a
space on the other
separate.
side.
No, that's a separate standing one because it's taller. No, this is what?
Yeah.
No, but
Oh,
that's fine. We can have two fridges. We have.
yeah.
What is that thing coming down? What is that? Is somebody's trying to strap him to it?
That looks like an ice bucket there.
Yeah.
This looks like another handle, like for a second unit or second door. But you were catching the cabinets though. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't like the cabinets. No,
Oh, oh. Let's see,
I don't
Mrs.
like the color of the wall, the mustard color. No,
Yeah,
that nice machine. Yeah, a nice machine.
yeah.
But what is that above the? What is that?
Oh, she did say it's a French door fridge, though. I don't know. It's like they put. I would want to say a cat, but maybe there's an
How is
appliance
that a
that's put up
cat?
top. I don't know. I'm guessing,
That,
but
how does that look like a cat? Guys, what does that look like to you, chat? Does that look like a cat?
yeah, she's talking about this spot up here. What could that be? I'm thinking it's like another appliance, like a coffee maker or something else that they put on top of the fridges. So, oh, there's Mrs. Oh God. Oh, so Max said it's real William Refrigerator Perry. So
Oh no, I don't. Mm-mm.
Max, you want to take this one?
Yeah, Max says, I'm all for Japanese toilets. I'm not for toilets that talk to you, though.
Oh gosh.
Buddy says, the fancy Transformers toilets are better than the hole in the floor ones. That's
Yeah.
true. And Wes says, it's a side by side fridge. He's sticking himself in the freezer. Sorry, can you go back down? Please, I've seen a lot of fridges in my time. Can you please?
Oh yeah. Which way you want to
Yeah,
go?
and Max says, it's a refrigerator periscope.
I think that's that part. It does. See, it's coming out. It is going up. Good job,
That
Max.
is a periscope. No, can you just?
Yeah.
That is some weird corner fridge
Yeah.
that
Well,
that at an angle like that.
yeah. I don't know what
What?
a French door fridge is. Mrs. is saying it's a French door fridge. What that means?
It's like attached to the other fridge,
Mm-hmm.
but the angle is very strange.
Yeah.
Usually, French door fridges are the ones that they have in Michelin starred French cuisine restaurants. They're side by. This is like at a very bizarre angle.
Yeah.
But I think Max is right that it's a periscope.
Yes. Two doors that open opposite directions of French door. Oh,
Yeah, this angle is very bizarre.
okay, Anna. I told you my wife, Mrs. loves Sean Connery as Bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a Sean Connery fan.
Yep.
Hunt for Red October. Can you do it in good Russian, Sean Connery?
Hunt for the Red October, Sean Connery in Russian.
Yeah. They'll,
Do you expect me to remember that when I saw it when I was like 6?
well, just verify range to target. One ping only.
No,
No.
not
Oh,
gonna
man.
do it.
Oh, gosh. Anyway. Oh, instead of the freezer being on top or bottom, it's on the side. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, it is on the side, but it's not on that kind of trajectory side. It's not that angle. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't get over
yeah.
this. This irks me. I don't like the angle.
I
It's like right next to it, but then it's like the wall suddenly, and then it's like whoop. I don't like the periscope.
I don't like the periscope either. Okay, like my mom's old fridge. I got that. Oh, God. Max is bringing out the third October again. All right, of course. Oliver Belmonte's here. Anna, would you like to read our question he's got for us?
Hello, Oliver. Welcome, Mr. Dabman and Miss Anna. What are your classic or modern favorite father and child movies? The films can either be a relationship between father and son or father and daughter. Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm. I would say, maybe it's not the same thing, but I do like the way Terminator 2 was done, because it wasn't really father and son, but he did take on a protective role. And he learned a lot from John Connor, and John Connor learned a lot from Terminator. Like, I really like that dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
What about you?
Oh, this is a hard one. I haven't thought of movies like that in that sense, but oh man, I see what you're saying with that. That makes some sense. Field of Dreams is one of those where he builds the baseball field, gets to talk to his dad at the end, and
Mm-hmm.
have one more catch. That was a good one, but it not necessarily throughout the whole movie. But
Oh, I also like Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride, yeah. What about that? What about that is a really good one.
I don't know, it's just funny as a comedy, as Steve Martin.
Yeah, yeah. See, West points at one called The Patriot. Revolutionary War, great father son film.
Yeah,
Gibson and Heath Ledger.
hmm.
That was a great one too, and I agree with that. And of course, when his son first, smaller son, was killed, and the natural reaction, the emotion, and he put the boys to war. Then, you know, like all hands on deck. And then when he lost his older son, then man, that's a great question. I just, I mean, I, I'm I'm going to have to think about that further as we go because that's a really good question. I mean, Wes points out this one here. I just got to figure out what are father and son, father and daughter movies, and um,
I mean,
say,
it's not a movie. It's a video game. I really liked also The Last of Us.
mm-hmm,
Season one of the TV show based on the adaptation
yeah,
of the video game, but the video game itself, where a father loses his biological daughter, but then develops in a world which is so cruel and about
mm-hmm,
survival. He's given his humanity away to be cruel to other people to be able to survive, and she
mm-hmm,
brings back that humanity to him, and to be able to actually play it and see that development. That's another one. But there was another one I was thinking about, where it was father and son. uh God, what was the name of that film? It's your time to give your answer.
Oh, I know. I'm stuck. Still sitting here thinking about because I don't. I've seen plenty of great movies like that. Wes did agree with you about Father of the Bride, though. But then he went with the Patriot. Although Wes did also say Connery didn't bother to try to do a Russian accent in that film. He was the only Soviet sub captain with a Scottish accent.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to do it. It's a disservice.
Oh, oh, Mrs. Yes, there's Miss Train to Busan, Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
son. Yes.
Train to Busan specifically. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it just was amazing when the one guy went down, with his wife expecting, and just oh man, that was a heroic death. Um, very very amazing. And Star Wars actually, Star Wars. You look at it, father and son, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and
Yeah.
Anakin bring the redeems to Anakin. I mean, those are good choices. I'm not sure what Ninja Gaiden is. But yeah, great movies out there, folks. Great question, Oliver. We always appreciate the questions on these topics.
Yeah, thank you. It makes us think and stop
Yes,
for a second.
exactly. So we appreciate it. And folks, keep answering if you feel like, oh, well, here. Oliver says Paper Moon, Kramer versus Kramer, It's a Wonderful Life, The Godfather, Road to Perdition, American Pie, Mrs. Doubtfire, Life is Beautiful, The Adam Project, and My Girl are favorites of his.
Okay. Those are good ones. Those are classics.
And this is Cinderella Man. So, but hey, I unfortunately have not seen a lot of movies of those. So, but hey, feel free, folks. If y'all want to chime in more, go ahead. We appreciate it.
I don't know.
Uh,
What about the Lion King? That's kind of like a father and son.
yeah, it is with Simba and Mufasa, and then
Yeah, and then his uncle kind of be yeah,
yeah, that because
and
we
him
tend to forget about animated movies, though.
yeah.
So, but hey, Mr. Angel said, "Did Dead Poet Society in a way."
Yes, Robin Williams was like a father figure. Yes. And there was the other one that won the Oscar the other year with Paul Giamatti, where he's a teacher at a school, and I think it was the 60s or 70s. It was like 3 years ago or something. It won an Oscar.
Yeah.
And a bunch of kids, it's a boys' school. There's a bunch of boys whose parents are literally off doing their own thing, so he has to babysit them. He got put
Hmm.
on teacher duty to over the Christmas holidays to take care of them, and he's a very you know, by the book kind of guy. And he develops a very close relationship with one of the students, and they're left alone for the whole course of the holidays. And he becomes more of a father to him than his own father is.
Yeah. By the
Um,
way, let's say hello to Gen X. Gen X. Lion King is first.
Hello.
I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you. Yeah. And Gen X Anna is goes back to pre-streaming days and Fortnite and stuff. This guy is always like get good and meh, but he's picking at me with the Florida Georgia rival right there. So, but great to see you, Jen. Go ahead, you take what Oliver's saying here. Then,
Another one that I really liked, you know what?
yeah,
I just remembered, was the one with Sean Penn and Dakota Fanning when
okay,
Sean Penn was like a disabled man, and it had Michelle Pfeiffer as the lawyer, and they were going to take this was years ago, whatever the name of that film was, and he was like, he had a job at Starbucks, and he was trying to do his best, but because he is disabled, he can't really provide for her. So, but she loves her father, and so
hmm
they're going to take her away from him and put her with a foster family, and then he hired Michelle Pfeiffer as um, a lawyer, to basically get his daughter back. What was the name of that
wow,
film? That's a good film, even though I don't like Sean Penn right now. But what a great actor! And that was a very heartbreaking film.
mm. Are y'all? Oh, okay. Some that's
Yes,
I am
I
Sam.
am Sam. Thank you. I am Sam. Yeah,
Okay, Mrs. and Mr. Olivers had
yeah.
said that.
That was such a heartbreaking film. I loved it.
Mrs. also said Taken. That's that.
Yeah.
I have a certain set of skills. Or here, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yep. And what a great book.
Yeah. So it's yeah. So that's nice. Wow, great topic. I just like I said, I just don't. I if I got a list of movies, I probably could do things. So oh, the missus has got another one here. Miracle in Cell number 7, a story about the love between a mentally ill father and his lovingly adorable daughter.
Hmm.
Hmm. So I've not seen that. Have you seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
So, mm, very heart rending. It sounds like just from that description. So,
There's also a play which was written by, and I'm sorry, Oliver, that we're going all across the board from not just films, TV shows, games, and cartoons, everything. But there's also a play written by Arthur Miller,
Hmm.
which I've actually had the privilege to see on stage a couple of years ago, called All My Sons,
Hmm.
which is set after the end of the Second World War, where one of the mother's sons is, they get the knock at the door. Sorry, your son died in action.
Yeah.
And then she always had this feeling like, no, I know he's alive. I know he's alive. I know he's alive. And it's just it's a very short play as a book, because Arthur Miller, back in the day, playwrights would publish their books. They didn't just write plays, they were almost like novels. And so the intuition that that mother had that her son is still alive, and again, I'm not going to spoil it, and how she was fighting against her husband, the rest of her sons, you need to move on, and she's like, no, I just know that. And it was so powerful,
Yeah.
especially to see it, not just, like read about it on a page, or see it through the medium of your screen, to see people acting it out in real time in front of you on a stage. That I
Yeah.
will never. That was powerful.
Well, others like Jen had mentioned Green Mile,
3 Mile. Yep.
Holes. Mrs. said the other about Cell 7 was a very powerful, amazing movie, but very sad. And of course, Three Men and a Baby. Hey, we got a spoiler alert. Read the book. You get good, Jen. You get good. It's all good. Uh, what about this one, Anna? You want to take this? Have you seen this movie?
The Pursuit of Happiness is the one with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. His son Jaden tells the story of struggling salesman Chris Gardner. Will Smith was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I do like that film, but sometimes, there are films that tickle your heart so much that you need to be in the right headspace. It's not a rewatchable film. Like, you will watch it once or twice,
Yeah.
but it's some films are just so heartbreaking you can't keep watching them. They're like a once in a lifetime magical experience.
It's like people say, like with Old Yeller, with the whole sad day. What you're going to yell at me because I still have not watched the Never Ending Story. That's got to be on our watch list. But I know I talked to the missus about it earlier today, and she's like, "Yeah, it's so sad
Yeah.
with the way it starts with that." So yeah, A Dog's Purpose. Yeah, reading, man. Yeah, that's why you're in Georgia, Jen. We Florida. We
But
read.
but also, I can't believe you didn't mention Game of Thrones with the father and daughter dynamic.
Oh yeah, the new one, House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, yeah. I see. That's why I don't think of things in those it's harder for me making some of those connections like that. But yeah, absolutely, with what they've done and just the
It's
connection
not what
between.
they've done; it's what was written by George R. R.
Well,
Martin.
but from
How?
what I've seen and how they showed it in the show, they really brought out the relationship, the intensity between the father, the king, and the daughter, and I thought that was really really interesting.
Yeah. But anyway,
Oh,
moving on.
gosh, look at Jen. You sound like Anna with that.
Yeah, I know. I gave up. I gave up.
Oh,
I
I will
used to
watch
not
one
watch
day.
Tombstone, so
She might throw something at me, Jen, but yes. Hey, add that to the list of things I gotta watch. Well, let's move on if you're ready. The next one is like a boy bubble one.
what is that?
Well, he's
There's
working
so
at.
many things to unpack here.
Well, he's got a flip
Oh,
flop on the back. He's on the floor. It says, "Water baby." This young man appears to have found a rather unusual method for cooling off in the heat. he fitted a padding pool with cold. He filled a padding pool with cold water and replaced his office chair with it. Would
You know
you
what?
do?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of understand. Like, if I actually bought myself a desk, not a desk, but one of those things that you can put when people do things when they're in the bath and they can actually like watch shows, like one of those over the bath desk things,
Yeah.
and they can actually. I've done that before, but I guess he doesn't have a bath.
No. Well,
That's
we
not
we
my
have one, but
problem.
we don't use
Okay,
it.
fine. That's not very healthy for your wrists or for your posture. But also, what the hell is that? Look, the Star Wars looking weird Yoda thing. What is that?
I thought it was one of those uh, warships from the Fifth Element. The Galaxy warships that had that big opening in the.
And what is that massive white pole? What is that? Is that
Oh,
what is that?
it looks like it's a frame. Like there's like it's.
For what? For hanging
Oh,
himself dry after he gets out? What is that?
unless it's a bunk bed, like a ladder to get up top on a bunk bed.
Maybe, probably. He's probably a student, isn't he? Yeah, looks like it. That's why he doesn't
Probably.
bath.
I'm just like looks like there's a patio outside there, so it's a ladder for bunk beds. Yes, uh, yes, yeah. We are not judging. We know it's been hot, Jen. I know it's been hot up where you are too. Oh gosh, but yeah. Um, so it's So can you get over this one or not?
Yeah, I think how does he reach his keyboard though? I don't think he's even trying to type on his keyboard. I think he's just watching somebody talking to him.
Well, you wonder is that or he's just watching something. Well, because I don't know because
We don't
he
want to
keep
know what he's watching, but I
yeah
can get
we don't
over it. I can get over it. He looks like a student in some
yeah
Chinese university communal living space, just trying to cool off or something. I don't
yeah
know. I
I
can
can
get over
probably
it.
I can too. I could actually do that sometime. It's just still kind of really weird
Can
though.
we look at what he has in his trash?
I'm trying to find. Oh, there's like cans.
Yeah, he's a student. He
Yeah,
can it. He gets a
no,
bath.
absolutely overfilled trash can. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Oliver said Royal Tenenbaums starring Gene
The
Hackman
politics
was.
problems with Gene Hackman. Yeah, what's funny is he tries to patch his relationship with his children on his dying days. Yeah, one of my favorite films by Wes Anderson. He's watching Twitch hot tub streams pretending he's with. Oh,
Oh, could possibly. I like this guy though. This is my favorite. I could definitely get over this. I like this.
yeah, that's me right now.
You just put a whole bunch of fans surrounding you. You got your deck chair, and you just lay
Mm,
back.
I like that. I can get over it.
I do too.
The only
I,
thing I
I
get over is his dirty feet, but that's for OnlyFans.
oh, well, we don't have to stay on this one too long because of that. But yeah, I like this one. This is one I could get over. This. What about this guy
What?
here? Yeah, he just. You could try this one night. You got the hands and the feet in water. Although the old joke here
That's the
is,
same guy who had the same thing before. It's the same floors and the same mat.
well, the whole thing. Well, Sashi did talk about a bamboo mat. It kind of looks like that, but what we used to do at camp, we put somebody's hand in water, and the whole thing would be they pee in bed at night. But this one, I mean, your hands and your feet in the in water, and it looks like he's got a cloth on his neck. I don't know. This one looks too
Is that
weird to me.
a cloth or a pillow? I think he's on a pillow and he's got something, a towel around
Yeah,
his
owl. Yeah,
shoulder.
something. Yeah. So, I mean, what do you think with this one?
Well, I might as well try it tonight.
Ooh,
I'll
never hurts
send
to try
pics.
something. Huh?
I said I'll send pics.
Okay, that'll
That's,
work.
yeah.
Oh God, that's
I don't
hilarious.
know. That's funny. But it's the same guy from before with all those colorful bowls.
Yeah, yep. I wonder. God, that's too funny. Oh, all right. So we get over this or not over this one?
Yeah, I can get over it.
All right. Well, try it and tell us how it turns out.
What?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
my mom told me to do. Oh, but a better version.
yeah.
Actually, try that.
But why are the
What is
bottles
that in
behind the
the
fan, not in
middle?
front of it? What's that?
What is that in the middle between the?
Oh, it's an ice pack. It's an ice pack. We have them in this country. It's like it's not water. It's just another gel liquid that freezes, and
Okay.
it's cold. You can freeze it for
So
ice
this is an
impact.
office space.
Yeah, I just don't understand why the bottles are not on the other side on the forward part of the fan, why they're behind. It's like I thought the cold was supposed to be in front of it to blow it at people. Oh, what about this one? You can get over this. Oh gosh, you're thinking of something now.
No, I agree with you, but maybe there's some kind of scientific reason. I don't know. Maybe
Uh,
it blows the. Maybe a fan actually doesn't just blow out. Maybe it just sucks
it,
it and
it
blows.
sucks too. It sucks and it blows. Like Mega Maid from Spaceballs.
Well,
She's going from suck to
I
blow.
I can get over this. This is interesting, even though it does look like bottles of milk.
Yeah, that's water. It's ice. I've done those many times, but yeah, that's frozen water. That's ice for sure. But yeah, I can get over this one too. I like this one, especially if it works. But meanwhile, in Ireland,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
yeah, I think the story went somewhere with it else because this is bad cases of when you got too much sun. So I think that was it for the article, though. But yeah, worst
God.
case scenarios. It's just too funny.
So
Oh
how
my God.
exactly were they trying to cool off?
I don't think they were. This is a UK Daily Mail with throwing this stuff in the middle of their own article.
Oh,
So, but I did come up with another article. I want to hit these real quick because I do want to show
alright.
off your great image. Because see, some of these like sticking your head stuff like that. But like here, truck bed pool. This would go great in Georgia. You basically put water in the back of your truck and just carpool. Yeah, new meaning to the word carpooling. Just create a cooling station in the lining of a pickup truck. Would you do this? By the way, Mr. Angel, have a good night, Mr. Angel. Thanks for coming and staying for so long. I hope you are well. And I think, like I said, thanks for coming by and hanging out with us for so long. So we got this on the, this reminds me definitely of something Georgia, something Florida for sure. Um, how this would go, but it's all good. The, I would do this if I did have a pickup truck, but it's never thought about this. This would have been a good way to have a kiddie pool. You wouldn't have to buy a kiddie pool, store it. Like I said, you could just throw a plastic sheeting or a tarp in the back, and you would have, you know, a swimming pool for yourself. So, oh, why are you throwing eggs at me now, Sam? Why? Why? What did eggs do for you or against you or me or whoever? But yeah, but no, I think this would be really cool to do this. Um, so for sure, we'll get Anna's thoughts on it in a minute when she gets back. We saw this earlier. See now in this case, the ice is in front of the fin, so We got DIY air conditioner. Oh, Sam said that we talked about heat for so long it popped in her head the running joke in Arizona about cooking an egg on the sidewalk. Ah, got it. Definitely got it.
Yes, I
Hey,
do apologize. I had to go and put my cat in the fridge.
I'm hearing Prince. Prince, what a cutie. What a cutie. No problem. Hey, did you see this about the truck bed pool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Would you do this?
Yep.
Yeah, I should have done this when the kids were small. You'd avoid a kiddie pool and just, I never thought about that, but that would be cool to do. Now, see, this picture has the ice in front of the fan.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would do. But I guess it depends on
Yeah,
how smart you are.
yeah. Of course, frozen vegetables as ice packs. This comes in good either for heat or swelling of pain relief. Hey, frozen foods have multiple purposes, internal and external. So
Mhm.
let's see. Chilling in a kiddie. Mrs. said this earlier. Get a kiddie pool. Get 4 adults in a kiddie pool. How about that? That would look funny. Taking the frequent cold showers.
Hmm.
Would you do this one? Putting ice cubes in a hat.
Mm.
Yeah, first a hat wearing with ice cubes.
At this point, I would do anything, honestly.
There you go. Uh yeah. Oliver said 2 electric fans are better alternative than an air conditioner. Hey, you do whatever you got to stay cool, my friend. Uh well, we talk about spray bottle for mist. That's
Oh,
normal.
I have one of those.
These? Yeah.
Yeah, but I use them for my plants.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what, though, like you said, this sun and this heat is bad on the plants, especially the direct sunlight. I know it sucks up the water incredibly fast, and really damages the plants too. So,
Yeah.
so of course, this is a good one to do. We've used neck water cooler things like with cold water towels around your neck, things like that. So, let's see. Oh gosh. Sam has made.
Sam says I have made a solar oven with, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it the British way, aluminium foil and a shoebox and cooked pizza in it in Arizona. Yep.
Yeah, I tell you, that's how powerful that sun is. What about this? Have you ever tried this, or have you thought about trying this right now? Frozen clothes.
What? How do you do that?
Well, they freeze their clothes in a desperate attempt to stay cool. They pop their t-shirts, socks, or even underwear into the freezer for a few hours. The idea is to put on those frozen clothes for instant relief from the heat. While it does provide a quick chill, it results in stiff, uncomfortable clothing that melts quickly.
Exactly. No, I'm not doing that.
The initial shock is hilarious and refreshing, even if it's not a long term solution. So you won't do this when you can't get it.
No. Would you?
I'd try it once to see what it felt like. Especially when he said underwear. That would have to be a unique feeling, but Sam might be right like you. Freeze a blanket, it might work better.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, a couple more here. Of course, portable fan necklaces, which are still they use a picture of frozen vegetables again. Oh, what about sprinkler dance parties? We could do that.
No.
You don't want to run out into the park out front, put a sprinkler down, and
No. Too many, like I said, hippies with drums. No, they're doing that already, I guess. So.
Well, so this would be a great one if you have kids, and of course, ice cream and popsicle binges.
Oh yes, I'm all for that.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. Ice cream and popsicles. Definitely, we got that. I think really, I got one more thing, a couple of things that are just, let's see, our, if, we'll see how this goes. Uh, okay, well, we can take these here. Do it yourself air conditioning time. You got a fan blowing on you. We kind of talked about this one, didn't we?
For 7 already. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, freeze your smoothies.
What? Shouldn't you have to?
I would think so. No. Or sleep like an Egyptian. Not walk like an Egyptian, sleep like an Egyptian. Ancient Egyptians were ahead of their time in many things, including sleep techniques. To cool themselves off, they would soak their blankets in cold water before bed. You can improve on the method by pointing a fan at yourself while you sleep. The water from the damp towel or sheet lying on top of you will evaporate and cool you off in the process. Additionally, you can put a dry towel under you to avoid soaking the bed. Prince! Wow! Wow! So would you, in all seriousness, would you try this?
No.
No. Okay.
I value mattress.
Well, get a towel, like I said. But how many towels would you need, And even the towel gets wet, soaking up the water, so then the mattress will get wet. Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm going to be honest with you. That right now, there is nothing I could put in the fridge, and then 10 minutes later, it's going to be dry as hell. There's no point. It's so, and right now, it's actually getting a little bit better. I can feel the air.
Yep.
Good, but that's not going to help.
Yep. Well, how about start a water fight? Go outside and
yes,
yes, with the hippies.
Yes, blast them.
Yeah.
With
Take
buckets
that,
of
hippies.
ice, so they stop banging their drums.
Yeah, I've heard those drums before. Yeah. So this one you could get over. You would like this one.
God, I would do that.
Yeah. I'm not sure what other worldly cooling experience is, but UFO or UFO 2, they're beauty tech devices built in according to this website's at UAP. Okay. That's kind of weird. It's product placement.
Not really, because cooling your skin, as Joan Crawford used to do every single day she woke up, and that's a beauty routine. You put your ice cold water. Get a bowl with ice and water, and you dip your face in there. For some reason, it's supposed to. That's a myth, though.
Yeah.
But some people do that. Okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize that. Like I said, they have their own beauty tech devices to do that. So with this Foreo.com website. So, okay. Although I don't know if I want to use something called UFO or UFO 2. That's it sounds like too much probing, Unfortunately, Mr. Angel had to go to bed before this one, but yeah. So dress less to impress, Well, we talked about that. Go streaking, yeah. But also you can use cotton or silk, more breathable materials.
Very, very true. Fabrics like polyester, for instance, are will make you sweat. There's a lot of fabrics of cotton, linen, which is why they use a lot of cotton and linen in hot countries.
Mm-hmm.
They're breathable textiles. Polyester or some of the other stuff, it will just make you itch and feel, a lot of those dresses from back in the 80s and 70s, they look nice, but can you imagine the amount of sweat?
No, yeah, I know. I'm all for, just taking it all off if you have to, but then again, you get arrested in some states for that. But hey, Just, but I still will leave my socks and shoes on at all times. How stupid it is. Oh man. We got limit sunlight exposure. Like, yeah, really.
Mhm.
Yeah. Of course, open it. You got to pull the curtains down during the day, and then open the window and hang out a wet sheet in front of it at night.
One of my
That is
neighbors,
if you can get a light.
one of my neighbors actually, because when the sun comes up, it's on one side of the building, so and they're not doing it on that side of their windows, but when it's on the opposite side, which is the majority of where the sunlight comes from, they put foil, like
Foil.
yes, foil all across their windows on the majority of where the sunlight is coming in, because it
Hmm.
prevents the heat.
Like aluminum foil, right?
Yeah, aluminium.
Aluminium. I know. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, that's cool.
It's schedule, not schedule. Uh, let's see.
Save
Save
the
the
planet.
planet. Yeah,
Hmm.
basically turn off your lights, keep the oven at bay. Yeah, we've with
Oh,
our yeah. I mean, with our new, even in ours with AC, when we run the oven in the summer, it can add a lot of heat to the kitchen. But I could hear your groan there. I mean, it's how's it for cooking? I mean,
yeah. So the other day, I was grilling chicken in my oven, and I put the timer on, and I had to go to the opposite side of the apartment, not to be nowhere near the oven.
mm,
I still want the grilled chicken, but
yeah.
like I don't want to be near the kitchen or the oven. It's way too hot. No. So yeah, eating more like salads, and even if you want to eat something, but ovens give a lot of heat.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt,
Love
it's
eating
horrible.
cold outside, but when no,
Yeah, and I think we're going to see something about that later in this article. But this one also, oh well, like right here, eat light.
yeah,
Good reason salads are popular in warmer climates. They're easier to digest, and you won't feel as sluggish in the summertime heat. This one says avoid fatty foods at all costs. Yeah, but we talked about refreshing drinks and stuff and all that, like fruits and veggies, those type of things. Obviously, we could definitely get over this. Keep your feet cool.
mm-hmm,
Go barefoot. No, I wear socks and shoes all the time. Like I told the wife, like, well, protect that toe of yours. But no, I mean, a lot of y'all love going barefoot. But Mr. Angel and you were talking about how having your foot in the water and what that does there. I didn't realize that was such a big way to stay cool though.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got that. We got rice to the rescue. Basically, you can freeze your rice and put it in a container or in a sack or bag, and use it as a cool compress.
Mm-hmm.
So also keep your cosmetics cool. So they don't melt and they can stay usable. To help them last longer.
Yeah, nail polish too.
Oh, really? And the nail polish is temperature specific, sensitive also.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I bought some new nail polishes. I was flying to a hot country.
Mm-hmm.
2 days after buying it, it's only 2 days old. It was all like clunky and everything.
Ugh.
So you gotta put it in the fridge.
Well, cool as a cucumber.
Oh,
Cucumber.
I
What's that?
definitely.
Yeah, you can eat it and you can hydrate with it. It's interesting. In dark circles, yes. Just chill to stay chill. I thought of you with this one. Basically, yeah, exactly. Because you're like, I'm lethargic and that's understandable. I mean, but it says life can get too hot to handle. just sometimes just stay chill whenever you feel stressed. Don't forget to take a moment yourself. Grab a whole evening to yourself when you can. Have you ever tried turning your home into a spa? So just
I do
chill.
that every day.
There you go. Yeah, I know. I think it's Sam was like Sam probably like did that, but with 4 kids running around, it's like it'll be hard. But yeah, but it's important. And oh my gosh, look at her neck tattoos and her arm tattoos.
We
She's got
don't
like
judge.
sleep. No, we don't judge, but it's just like I didn't expect to see it. It's just like, but sit back, relax, and take time to yourself on these days. Don't overdo it. Like, or get a fresh hairstyle. You know,
Shave it all off.
gosh, you do not know how many times Mrs. and I argued about hair lengths years ago. But I will say she was right. I finally learned to understand what she was talking about when I grew mine out down to my shoulders. Of course, looking at people looking at me at work like crazy, but yeah, I get that because it can add a lot of temperature to your body and the heat, and cut it. You got to trim it to get some more cooling. Of course, stay hydrated. Keep a glass of water close.
Yeah.
Definitely want to do those for sure. Essential oils. This is one of kind of the things of. I'm not. I don't know. People either like or hate the essential oils, and just you have to see what works for you.
I don't
Do
know.
y'all?
I feel like anything that has any fragrance when it's
Mhm.
very humid or hot outside, that those fragrances will automatically be explode like 1,000 times into your vicinity. So if you have like anything that has essential oils and it's gonna smell so much that it's like
Yeah,
overwhelming.
yeah. Like some guys with their colognes come in. Yeah, I know.
Oh God, don't get me started. Yeah.
I, I had one the other day, and I'm just like, please, mute that down. But yeah, gets worse in the heat. So mentally escape the heat. But watch Christmas movies. Pretend you're in Alaska. Read winter themed books. It's psyops. Trick your mind into it, and of course, sound meditation. You can do different meditation things there, and I think that goes in with chilling at home. Just chill, take it easy, because there's nothing more miserable than trying to be on the go, and then you run it. Just getting hotter and hotter, and more tired, and trying you being sluggish. That's the big thing. Is you want to go, but your body won't let you. And of course, cold showers. So, but that's why we recommend staying wet and air drying. That way it goes longer. So, what were your favorites or least favorites out of those?
Sorry, I just got back from my cold shower that lasted.
There you go. That's okay. We've been going a little over 3 hours, so everybody needs that cold shower.
Yeah, no, whatever works for anyone. I think the most important thing is to stay healthy and to make sure that you just do whatever's comfortable for you.
Yep. Yep. Well, that's so any. I mean, thank you for providing that article tonight, Anna. And folks, always stay hydrated and comfortable. And we found ways that things that we can do to get over the heat, and other things that we just can't get over. But
Yeah,
Anna,
just you wait for the winter edition of Get Over It. We'll be talking about the opposite, how to
I
stay
know.
warm.
Well, if we got snow again, that's the hardest thing. It's like Florida getting snow 3 years in a row would really, really be crazy. But we got one more thing we want to share. Anna,
Yep,
you ready to share it?
yep.
All right, here, guys. As always, Anna makes another great comic for all of us here. Let's see. Let's get up here.
I don't think
Let's
you've
see. I'm
actually
trying.
read. what it says.
No, I have not. So I'm doing this live. Just trying to get. I'm trying to get it where people can see it up here. Hopefully, it is. Oh, oh, yeah. London K. Apartment temp 40C or Toledo hot wave heat wave hotline. And in London, call Dad Man. I'm sweating in places I should never sweat. Anna's London heat wave survival kit: fans, water, ice, denial, prayer, sarcasm. British tea, not today, Satan. Gosh. Nope. Nope, not today. I know for a Brit to turn down their tea, it's horrible. It's a big thing.
Yeah, actually, tea is a good cooling mechanism. That's why they drink it in the Middle East.
Yeah, I heard about that too. That was interesting.
Yeah, I remember being in the Middle East a lot of times, and every time somebody would, but it was always a mint or a green tea. And every time I was drinking that, I really felt like I was cooling down.
Yeah. Well,
It worked.
Hey, and that's like you said, whatever works for you, do it, and that works. And I've heard that about tea. Tea's got a lot of properties for a lot of things to help. I love it here. It said, my ice cubes turned into tears. My cat is drama queen level melted. Prince and I are melting in real time. Poor Prince. Prince is done. He's considering a career in ice cream. Just sitting in puddles. Yeah, I get you. Puddles everywhere. Oh my God, the plant's dying, and I like me over here. And a friend, it's 104 here. Only things crying are the alligators. That's because they saw my electric bill. Exactly. I love the call time. 3 hours, 7 minutes, 42 seconds. Beware alligators, mosquitoes, dad man's dance moves. Dang straight. Crocs and socks fashion. Oh, geez. Florida, USA, backyard temp, Satan's sauna. Oh, gosh, yes. Hey, sun's smiling. Hey, sun says, get outside, you soft pudding. Oh, the throne of destiny. There we go. You got the throne of destiny, the porta potty. And who the hell is this guy? Is it
I have no idea.
Wes Cagle coming?
Who is that?
I don't know. It's either Wes Cagle or Fallout Dave, one of them. Saying, get over it. I'm not sweating. I'm leaking awesome. Oh, my gosh. Today's plan, mow lawn, check. Drink Gatorade, check. Nap and shade. Well, I napped in the house. Repeat. Complain. Repeat again. Why is it every one of these things you put in here I'm complaining? Oh, my God. It's not the gator. It's not the heat. It's humidity with attitude.
Yeah.
Love it. So, and we'll take a look here. And a survival plan. 1, ice bath. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2, fan army. Okay. 3, hope for autumn. See, Anna, we don't have autumn here in the state of Florida. We just go from summer to spring. We don't really have winter either. Move to Alaska. There you go. Where's Jeff? Jeff loved that one. And when you go to Alaska, open an igloo cafe.
By the way, I did not prompt this. This is completely AI. And it just does all the jokes. So it's not me.
I love it. That's what makes it so great. Like today's mood, melted, but make it fashion. Oh my gosh, it remembers the Met Gala then, apparently.
Yeah.
Poor Prince with us hanging out. Speaking of Prince's plan, I like the little tiki umbrella in his head. 1, nap on ice. 2, lick the floor. 3, required of all cats, judge humans. And 4, dream of snow.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Dad man survival plan 1, Gatorade bucket size. There you go. Bucket size Gatorade. Hey, lemon pie.
Hello, lemon pie.
Oh, He said, not true. I bet there's at least one woman named Autumn in Florida. And hello, Citrus. I freaking expect you. Hey, go ahead and read this one.
Yeah, splendid illustration, Miss Anna. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You did great with these. Number 2, mow lawn for no reason. That's what I keep telling my wife, but she's like, you got to do it every week or every week and a half so it
No,
doesn't
no,
get too
that's
thick.
good. That's good. That's good. Listen to Mrs. Got to
Yeah,
do it.
I know. When I don't listen to her, I usually mess it all up big time. 3, nap in the porta potty with AC. Yes, I can do it.
Please do.
I can. Well, if it's a nice one, so you know. Let's see. 4, sunscreen SPF 10,000. Yep. Number 5, yell, get over it often. Nice. Heat wave 2026. Too hot to function. Too funny to stop.
Yay! We're never gonna stop.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We can complain. We can make fun of it, but at the end of the day, it's fun.
Exactly. But what we are going to stop is this stream. I think we are done. We've done another 3+ hour stream. And here we weren't sure what we were doing earlier tonight, and look how it goes. But always lots of fun. These with Anna, as always, and all you guys in the chat and everything else.
Yes.
But before we stop, is there anything else you want to talk about tonight, or repeat anything, or anything that we? Oh my gosh! I just noticed. Hold on. I just noticed. You got the real lawnmowers we're using now, the little push wheelie motors. Yeah, this is. We actually went to this type of mower instead of a gas powered mower now, and holy crap, it got it.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. It's the funniest thing for women, mothers, daughters. Talking of fathers and daughters,
Mm-hmm.
to see my dad walk around a Russian store in the middle of the heat wave back in last year, and not knowing what kind of lawnmower he wants to get. And my mom was like, just get whatever mows the lawn. No, but I need to test this. And it's like, come on, just pick one. No, but this one is more, and it's like, God damn it, just pick a lawnmower. Who cares? As long as it's not one of those gas ones or the leaf blower was just pick one. And it's like, no, I need to test this one out. And why?
Yeah.
The objective is cut the grass.
Yeah. Oh God, I was really cool that it picked up on this one. That's really really cool, and all the sweat everybody out there. That's so funny. But thanks as always, Anna. Lemon Pie saying he's more lawnmower now than man, and yeah, we I know the Star Wars reference absolutely, and we did start an hour earlier. Tried to start a little bit earlier for Anna tonight.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, but
and
we probably
for everybody who did join earlier than intended. It's just because it has been a very hot week, and some of us do feel like our phones are going to die or our computers are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like you were mentioning earlier.
We never knew what was going to happen. So
yeah. And you indicated that some people over there are not streaming this week, or because of the heat, because of because of not just technical, but everybody's lethargic, tired, hot, so which makes it really special, folks. So make sure you give Anna a lot of praise and crap for coming. I mean, because it's been
great. You know me, I don't like praise. I would like praise you for setting up the show because we didn't even know if we were going to do it. And then we kind of agreed. And then for so many people to come in and have fun with us, that means a lot. So, heat
Absolutely.
wave or cold wave, that's all that matters, that people come through. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Is there anything you want to go back to talk about tonight that you might have forgotten or that you didn't get to address?
No.
All
My
right. So
shins are still sweaty. I went through like 3 kitchen rolls.
3 kitten rolls,
Kitchen.
kitchen rolls. Oh gosh. Oh, towels. I got you. Yeah. 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 She still attended even though the laptop melted. Absolutely. Hey, I tell you what. One thing about Anna, when she says she's going to do something, she's going to do it. You know, and I appreciate that having a wonderful co-hostess on this stream because without her, this stream would not be possible. Is there
This
anything?
would not be possible. Now this is like we're both blowing the compliments at each
Yeah,
other.
that's
Uh,
okay.
but at the end of the day, it's what matters is hanging out with friends and having a good time. No matter if you're sweating and you're whatever you're doing, just you know what, get over it.
Yeah, get over that heat and all. All right, Anna, did you want to say anything about where you're going to be or anything coming up, or do you want to just chip?
Yes, I do. So with my Australian friends, who actually, unlike the my lovely beloved American friends, have heat waves too. I'm gonna be on with them on the Saturday Fap, which is at 12 o'clock British summertime. I wish it wasn't uh British summertime, but that's at 12 o'clock British summertime PM, and we always just have fun, make fun of Americans, by the way.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had a Canadian on the other day, Ardent. It's just a whole bunch of Brits and Aussies and a Canadian sometimes. Sometimes we'll have an American make fun of them. But it's all banter. We
mhm,
all love you, our brethren from across the pond and across the oceans. But we talk silly things, and then later on Samuel the Infamous's show where we talk more serious things about AI, about robotics, about politics. That's at I think 11 p.m. British summertime. It's just so cool being able to connect with so many people from across the world and bring
mhm.
personal experiences and cultures together and just have fun. So that's all on Saturday. And then back on you whenever I can be on with you. Other than that, no, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, and that's putting kitchen towels on my shins.
I'd still never knew that. I've learned something definitely tonight. But folks, as Anna said, definitely catch us Saturday night at 9 o'clock. Hopefully she can make it. But if not, we got a cast of characters including Sam, Mrs. Many West, Tom, many others that come through on Saturday nights, and I love to have more people and create a lot of mischief and everything else that will make things a lot more fun. And of course, always love having Anna with us with the group. We got a lot of great people with that show, and also tomorrow night I should be probably at 8 o'clock. We'll be uh, doing a Fortnite stream with Jess. It's annual birthday stream with Jess, celebrating her birthday, which
Yay!
was Tuesday. Go ahead, you can yell it.
No, that's great.
Yeah,
So there's one thing in my culture, we never congratulate somebody before
yeah,
their birthday because that's bad luck, but because I am in a different time zone, I can
yeah,
do it. So
yeah.
happy birthday, Jess. I hope you have a
Yes,
great day and have fun playing Fortnite with Dad, Man, and everyone, and I hope it's just a brilliant day for you.
Absolutely. And so hope to see y'all there tomorrow night, as many of y'all can, to wish her a happy birthday again. And I think that's about it. One thing that I will say, generally the streams this week will be Tuesday nights with sports until at least the World Cup is done with JT and Teresa Mark.
We didn't get into the football.
No, we didn't.
I know, and that's a whole separate stream though. But also one thing I do want to give a big shout out to you is the fact that certain people who have appeared in chat today who were supporting, especially Mrs. With all the help that she's provided when it comes to streaming and helping with pulling certain things up and just helping out on the tech side, because as we all know, Dadman is technically illiterate.
Yep,
so,
I'm probably that way. I'm American.
Yeah, so big shout out to her and everyone else for the jokes, the banter, and just being here. But
Absolutely.
I'm repeating myself. Now I'm starting
I know, that's good. Hey, we will have to do another stream. If we do it next week or the week after, we'll have to talk the World Cup. It runs through the 19th, and we'll have to talk about it from beginning to end. We can do it. Oh, it'll be a riot. I will tell you about it later. But listen, thanks everybody. Tuesday nights with JT will be sports. Of course, Thursdays. Hopefully we can get with Anna more often. If not, depends on how her life is, and or Wes Cagle on Thursday nights. But that's kind of hit or miss depending on life. But Fridays probably will be 4 nights with Jess, and then Saturdays will be the squirrel streams, because on Wednesday, Mrs. and I have been doing a Wednesday show with the two of us. However, that is on hold now temporarily. Put that on hiatus because a lot of time commitments on a lot of other things around here have happened, and more things for more flexibility. So that show will not be happening for a while. So, but hey, thank you everybody for your support. As Anna said, Anna, thank you again for coming in tonight and having another glorious spasibo, my tovarищ. So,
thank you.
And as Oliver says, till next time, Mr. Dadman and Miss Anna, good night to all, and good night to everybody. And we're going to go out on my favorite intro, which will be the outro tonight.
Take care, everyone. Stay hydrated.
Hey, friends, did you ever get over a fence, a ladder, a bad relationship, a stupid argument, a hairball, an alien crashing in your backyard? Get over it. Let us help you get over it. When you're thinking too far, like in a spaceship, did Captain Kirk say, get over it? No, he didn't. Did you ever see Arnold say, get over it? Or the Xenomopers say, get over it? We can sit here and tell you we are